What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Everquest Old School. I'm AC Gamer, and tonight I am joined by a very good group of friends here. We got Cypher of the Deck.
Hey, hey.
We got Jedrion.
Yo, what's up?
We got Richard Heat coming out.
What up?
And Shariki's going to be chilling in the background while he's working. And he may or may not be here. And today we're going to be doing a little bit of old school EQ. We're going to be doing a little bit of a challenge here. We're all making some barbarians. Barbarians are fairly limited on the classes that you can play. You got rogue, shaman, and warrior. So it's not horrible. I mean, that's kind of what you need for a group, right? There's no crowd control whatsoever. Maybe the shaman with the roots, but not much more than that,
but that's
right?
gonna be a while. Yeah, it'll be a while before I have roots.
Warriors are not great tanks in groups early on because all they get is taunt. They don't really get any spells or any... I mean, maybe if you were twinking them out, you might be able to get like a really good taunt weapon of some sort. Maybe... Oh, what was that one that procs at level 1 that everybody was... The Venomous Axe of the Valiant Brood?
Yeah.
So I did go ahead and change up my screen, set it up the way I like it. For the most part, anyways. And now I'm looking for our trainer. You said you know where this guy is, Cypher?
Yeah.
He's hiding behind a bar over by the docks?
Yep. Give me just 1 second. I'm trying to see. Okay, I just got my shirt. I am on my way. So if you get towards the docks, let me know.
Now, when they're saying the docks... Oh, is that you?
That's me, buddy.
Oh, what's up, man? Let me see if I can throw you an invite.
I think you're on the wrong side. I think it's over by the bank is where the rogue trainer is.
It's just... I mean, I started over here in this area.
Over here. I'm coming to look for you guys.
Pretty sure the rogue trainer is over by the bank, man.
Okay, I think I see him.
I don't know where the bank is. Yeah, that's me.
It's on the other side from the dock. Like, you go to the dock and then you go to the other side, you know? That's where the bank
so
is.
the first, where the POD is, there,
Yeah.
he's staying in front of a building. You go inside that building.
That's the bank.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I don't know where anything is here.
This is the bank.
Yeah, there's like 3 bankers in here.
That Kevin
back here.
McCargnal is the banker.
Oh.
This is your guy.
I thought he was hiding behind the bar, not the bank. He's a little bit more respectable now. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I get to show off my nips a little bit more. What about your warrior guy? You turn it in yet, Jed?
I was looking for the arena, but I got turned around.
The arena. You know where the arena is?
Arena, yeah. I think we can go this way.
Pretty much the only one I know where is the shaman.
Yeah, me too. I have played Barbarian Shaman before, but I have not played,
Playing Thune the warrior right now, man.
I'm dubious. Dubious, man.
I missed the turn, I think. I think this takes us
I know
back.
it's over here somewhere, but I'm just not sure where exactly, you know?
This town is looking bigger than I thought it was.
It's kind of a maze, just like all the other things that they do in this game to, you know, slow you down on your progression.
Until you learn the city, right? Like,
here it is.
that's how it is everywhere. I didn't know Kino's for the longest
Okay,
time.
here it's not.
What's the name of the NPC you're looking for?
He's in this arena.
It's right here, dude. It's right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you just missed the... This is where I started.
Oh.
They start you here?
Yeah, they start me on the other side staring at that lamppost. You think that was a glitch? You think like the programmers meant to start the warrior over here and the rogue over on the other side?
No.
Somebody made that mistake and just like, well, we'll just leave it.
No, we all started over here.
No, I mean, I literally started right over there on the other side, staring at that lamppost. Like,
I'm looking for
I was staring
Kylan
at the well.
Odanos.
Kylan O'Dano's right there on the bottom.
He's in the pit.
What's going on, AC? Is this the TikTok Barbarian Challenge? You know it, man. All about those TikTok challenges. Nah. Just something we came up with. Something we're going to be doing another group later tonight with the rest of the guys. Not everybody's going to be able to make it every single time, so we'll do 2 static groups on Thursdays, one early in the day and one a little bit later in the evening when people get off of work. That one's going to have a lot more people, so we'll see if we can get maybe everybody into one group. If not, we might have to split that into 2, but we'll try to do that every week. A couple hours, nothing's too serious. We've been out of the EQ progression for a while now, so we'll kind of have to ease back into it. All right, put that shirt on, man. I want to see it.
I have it on, dude.
Wait, is this like the Emperor's New Clothes? Like, you know?
Yeah, same as yours, dude.
Yeah.
Same shirt as yours.
Oh, hey, look at that samey. They couldn't actually afford fabric, so they just, just gave us some AC to wear.
All right, now to figure out how to get back here every time, you know what I'm saying? Like every time.
Yeah. So you
There's
find the
there's
weaver.
Yeah, what is that? Like
A
a
sewing
loom
kit?
or-
Yeah, it's a sewing kit.
Sewing kit.
Yeah,
Look at that.
loom.
Well, it looks like a loom, but it's a sewing kit.
Okay, and so the loom is from if you see this sign here that says McPherson's Bloody Blades, and then
it's right.
McDaniel's Smokes and Spirits and Max Kilts. If you're standing in this little hub here, you want to go towards Max Kilts to get to this.
Yeah.
To the loom.
Fruit of the loom. Okay, here it is right over here. I did throw you an invite, by the way. Dubious.
Yeah,
Doobie.
The
Because
thing's coming.
I'm dubious about the idea of playing these 4 barbarians.
Oh,
The boat's here.
He can
The
swim
boat's here.
he can swim if he wants, but level 1 swimming, man, that takes you a long time to get across this
Yeah,
thing.
but that's how you get it trained up, man. You never get your swimming trained up anywhere in Hallis except this one place right here where you swim.
I think your swimming still goes up when you're running on ice, is what I've been told. And there's ice out there, but it's a little higher level for sure.
All right, who's doing tailoring?
Tailoring? What are you talking about, man? We're barbarians.
Get our polar bear armor on.
We smash stuff.
Your cipher deck to be the tailor.
I vote Cypher.
Cypher.
Uh,
Not it.
Tucker. Let's go.
All right, Taylor.
Give you all the pelts.
There are tons of quests though in this area. Ice goblin necklaces, woolly fungus from spiders.
How do you guys remember this? I don't remember any of this.
Yeah, I'm
Polar
not
bear
worried.
pelts from the polar bear cubs can be turned in to somebody.
The warrior thing, I think,
They
right?
can also be used to make the armor.
And then you've got the mammoth hides to drop off the mammoth calves, and I think those turned into the rogue guild specifically for a rogue only armor.
Oh, okay.
The mammoth tusks are good for money.
Yeah, mammoth tusks.
Those
are
dancing on the
good
I
for
pole.
wonder who Richard Heat is. I don't know.
I don't know.
Man,
Sketchy guy. Don't invite him.
that's crazy. You actually got that name.
How does Richard Eat have that name available?
I don't know, man. He always finds a way, though.
This your first tune on P99?
No.
This is the first one he's named. He's Richard Heath, though.
It is the first one I made as Richard E. Yeah.
Oh, man.
This is a callback to my original days of EverQuest. Barbarian Warrior.
Yeah,
Playing with my
wait.
dad.
Are you guys all playing warriors?
No, I'm a shaman.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, man,
He's
you're
got
all
a
playing
club.
warriors. I should have picked a warrior.
That's how I just buffed them.
Dude, you got the best healing spell in the game. You got Inner Fire.
I know, I can use it all the way up to level 40.
40? Why stop there?
Can't stop, won't stop.
All right, so the
If
very
that's-
first thing we want to do is go attack a Vengeful Soloist.
Fuck
Yeah.
We're going to Blackboro, right?
I don't think that's the first thing we want to
I
do.
don't think we can go straight to Blackboro level 1. Because you still have
Where
to get
you
you
at,
still have
Jed?
to get into Blackboro, and there's like 2 or 3 guards out front, and I think they're like level 2 or 3. So
The Permafrost then, right?
yeah, we're in Permafrost now.
Wait for Jed.
What are we gonna wait for Jet for?
So he gets experience.
We are in
So we get the
Everfrost
experience.
peaks right now, and Permafrost is
Sorry,
a little bit
Everfrost.
tougher. A little bit tougher.
Yeah, I mean you could probably do the entrance at level 2 or 3. There's a couple mobs there, but you wouldn't be able to go much more past that. That's more like a 15, 20. That would be interesting though, because nobody really ever does that as a group. Not at low level.
We all suck.
Auto attack was.
Yeah, dude, our skills right now are garbage. Should be your very first fight in EQ. You die most likely. Oh, somebody got a.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, we
run!
did.
Run!
We did.
Oh, an eventual Lyris. Oh, dude, strafe.
I got taken out.
Dude, how did you call it, man?
Because that dude always kills you, man. He sneaks up on you like he's just a regular skeleton, and he gets all the way like on top of you. Sometimes he even passes you, and then he comes back and he's like, "Nah, you thought you were gonna get away with that, right?" Here they come.
Need a quick AFK to get the baby some pretzels.
Alright, gotta delete my character. That's Burma Death, right?
Dewey's took the first death on that one like a true warrior, man. He took that one like a champ.
Somebody else
Did he
died
or
before me.
I? I think I died before he did.
Took it right in the face, man. Look at that. Oh no, actually it was in the back. We were running away.
Hit me for 22 damage a pop.
Yeah.
I told you, man. They're like the Griffins, except they are here more often, and there's not a much.
That's why
as
we
much
need to
space
be
move around.
pulling and not killing in the middle of the
Night,
The,
middle of the street.
99% of the
bears.
time it's fine right here, but yeah, we just got really unlucky with that one.
What's
Dude,
the problem? I
there's-
lived.
First of all,
I live too. I don't know what this is.
the polar bears do social with each other, and I think the wolves also. So we definitely need to pull out of the stream.
Yeah. Also, the pulling the polar bear while we were killing the yellow wolf probably wasn't a good idea either.
Oh, I didn't pull that polar bear. I think he just aggroed onto somebody.
Aggroed, yeah.
The wolf is threatening to me right now. Threatening. So if it gets close enough, it's gonna aggro.
You pulling that one back?
I guess I gotta pull it back. Jeez.
Look at that, man. We found tactics and we've only level 1. This is what happens when you play modern video games for too long. You get too lax and you just run in and start attacking stuff without thinking about it.
We did it!
Anybody feel like the tailor in town needs to spice things up a little bit? Maybe get some different color fabric for our kilts?
Because, you know, variety is the spice of life, and they don't want spices here.
No, we're very bland in hollows.
I heard that CD way back in the day, man. Run DMC, Christmas in Hollis.
Oh my god.
What?
I'd pay to listen to something like that, actually.
Pretty sure it was spelled differently. Hollis, Christmas in Hollis. I think it's Hollis, Queens.
Ouch. Help.
Oh,
Tom.
what is this
I'm
con?
hitting it.
Oh, it's yellow.
Hitting it, dude.
This is yellow, dude. Are you conning these before you pull them?
Fuck No.
Why isn't? Oh, now I'm getting wrecked.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're barely even hitting this thing. They're probably gonna kill all of us.
Well, I'm definitely dead.
We've
Are
done
you
no
dead?
damage
Are
to
you
this
dead?
thing.
I'm trying to tone it off you.
Oh, inner fire saved my life.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
out of mana.
Low
Get
health
that up,
aggro
man.
though. There's no way we're winning this fight.
Oh, we got it down to 69.
Oh, it turned away from me, man.
Yeah, purple club.
It's gonna attack somebody else now.
Richard, he's going. Oh, he's running. Now you run.
Well, stab it harder, man.
I'm stabbing
Shit.
it. I'm stabbing it. It's down to the S.
Man, if only our shaman had some fucking mana around here.
Yeah, Shaman, what's going on, man?
If I could move equipment onto this character,
If I could move my other warrior's armor onto this guy, he'd be fully freaking kale geared, or not kale geared, third geared.
Look at that. In 2 fights, we found out 1, you got to pull back for safety. 2, you got to con your mobs. You guys are learning the game, man.
we're learning how to play a game we've been playing for over 20 years.
And both of those learning
25, sir.
steps right there almost cost Jed his life. I guess he did survive, didn't he? This time.
He did survive this
I
time.
need a funky
you next
tunic,
time.
a worm slayer, and I'll put that. A worm slayer I have on my other warrior, actually.
I don't know exactly. A funky tunic on a level 1. So that's what, 15 hit points a tick? And I currently have 39. So that would be half my life per tick. Yeah, I could take on like yellows. I think anything stronger than that would probably still take off so much life I wouldn't be able to recover from it. But that lyricist for sure.
Plus one of those daggers that you can pocket level 1 with shatter on it or whatever.
Venomous axe you can proc at level 1. That's what I leveled up with on my warrior. It was fairly cheap. I think it was like 200-300 platinum at the time, and
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
Dude, this is tough, man.
Yeah, man. Gotta med up. Gotta con these things. What's that one con to you?
White. Most things are gonna be white or yellow to us at this level, though.
White's okay. Yellow, obviously a little bit too much.
Gotta get my defense up, man.
Yeah, man. There's a goblin whelp.
Oh, they're good for the necklaces. Oh, he got a one already. He got a pup.
You think we can't take 2?
We'll find out.
That equals a yellow. I don't know.
And once you kill the pup, just switch to the whelp.
No, I think the main problem we were having with that yellow one is nobody could hit it. I know I was missing quite a bit on those.
This Discord overlay is annoying.
Turn it off.
How do you turn it on?
What Discord
In your
overlay
settings.
are you talking about? I don't have one on mine.
It's showing me the names of the people that are talking on the left-hand side of the Everquest screen.
Really? How do you bring that up?
If I knew how to bring it up, I'd know how to get rid of it.
I kind of want it on mine so people can see.
Oh, there's a skeleton.
What do? We pull back.
No, that's a skeleton, man. He might have a cracked staff, dude.
I'm trying to pull back, dude. Fight it right on top of that corpse over there of Cyberdex.
Hey,
That's not my corpse.
Wait. Why isn't this thing
Big
dying?
chicken. Big chicken. Is that Thum?
off comes.
What's up, Psycho? We are playing on p99 blue right now. I guess I should have put that in the title, blue. Let me change that for you guys real quick.
Oh,
It's updated.
you know, we all have slam, right?
Yeah, I have kick too.
Oh, you know what? I was not using slam. I don't have backstab right now, right?
No, not for a while.
Strafing back to you guys with the skeleton.
Yeah, we're gonna try to make it a habit here. Just a couple hours on Thursday, like morning time with one crew, and then the crew that can't make it for the evening will do an evening one as well when everybody gets off of work. So we've got these tunes here that we just kind of threw together, all barbarians, very limited in class choice, obviously, warrior, shaman, and rogue. So we got 2 warriors and a rogue and a shaman. And then later tonight, there's no restriction on what characters we're going to be playing, so some people have decked their tunes out with old gear or just transferred stuff over. Not really 100% sure where we're starting tonight. Somewhere in like the G-Fay area-ish, but we may end up going to like
I think
Cypher.
Steam Font is my
Could be
favorite
Steam
place to
Font.
start
Steam Font's a good spot.
Yeah.
because the kobolds.
Well, and
Yeah.
And Cypher had a good spot last time we played with him. It was like this weird, like, underwater cave that you went into and fought, like, skeletons, and nobody else had ever really seen that spot. So if we can find some other spot like that, we're just, you know, it's a low-level area. By the time you find that it even exists, you're already too high for it. That would be kind of cool to just check it out.
Well, I know that we can go from level 1 to level 8 in Steam Font at the kobolds. But we could probably move at level 5 or something like that to,
Well, we can do Minotaurs
Crushbone.
too, right? Minotaurs. And,
oh yeah, we could move to Minotaurs.
that sword that drops there is, or the axe rather, is worth a few ducats.
Yep.
Minotaur axe. Problem, I can't pull these white spiders because the yellow ones will add,
Yep.
and that's the problem.
I'm honestly surprised there's not more bears.
Once you get further
Me
away,
too. Me too, man.
there's a yellow wolf right there.
Is he hungry like the wolf?
He's coming right for you. You're going to find out. Yeah, this is actually one of my my favorite starting areas, just because it's usually not overly populated, and there's a lot of little camps here and there, you know, that you can go to.
Yeah.
I feel like nothing's going to be overly populated.
Yeah, you guys were telling me that that there's
KC
almost
is.
nobody over in the tunnel even selling anything anymore. So yeah, the server's kind of taking a pretty big hit.
Well, what I've found, or talking to people on green and blue, both green and blue people are wanting there to be a merger.
Now, you remember when everybody was like dead set
Uh,
against it? You know, like no, don't do that.
Yeah, let's move this back more.
This is a yellow one, guys.
Yeah, but we can actually hit it now apparently because our skills have gone up.
Try and pull it off you, but
Oh, he gonna kill me.
oh, taunt work. No,
Oh, he's almost dead. Just smack him. Cypher saved my life.
yeah, man.
So what I'm here for.
Are you seriously gonna do tailoring, Cypher?
I will if we can get the polar bear pelts for the that armor.
Well, how you gonna
I'm not
do?
gonna do tailoring past that though.
How you gonna do tailoring over here on this side of the world? There's no silk or anything, is there?
I just picked up a silk. That's why I asked.
Oh, did you? Well, you picked up spiderling silk. Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
You can use that to make bandages, I think, to get tailoring up.
Yep. But I'm looking to mainly just get us into leather armor or patchwork armor, or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Isn't there a quest for a polar bear hat?
Oh,
I don't know, but I'll be able to make
I
one.
think it's the patchwork hat that looks like a polar bear on a barbarian. That's the deal. Hey, we're killing the yellow spiders now. Just a few skills is all it takes.
Yes, I'm thinking about like with the other guys, other than Steamfon, is there any other like hole in the wall areas we haven't seen before or haven't really done?
Nope. We could do what level are the bandits in Fadar? The ones in Greater Fay.
I think you can start doing them around 5-ish. 4, maybe.
So we could do the kobolds until 5 and then move over to that, because 5 is when I know I get spells.
The bandits? What bandits?
There's 3/10 of bandits.
In G-Fay?
Yeah, G5.
Yep.
Over next to like Crushbone or something? What?
No, right next to
It's
the
along
town.
the path to
Fadar.
Felwith and Kelithan.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
on the path that goes between.
Okay,
But
yeah, I
it's-
don't think I've
but
killed
it's
those
not,
before.
I mean, it's never like it's not close enough to the path to actually have seen it, from the path.
Mm-hmm. And by the time you know it's there, you've already kind of out-leveled it.
Yeah, pretty much. How's your mana there, Cypherdog?
I'm good. But AC keeps running away before I can heal him.
Oh, I'm sitting over here with the group. What are you talking about?
AC needs a heal because
I don't see
I'm
him.
the one with no health, dude. Do be us.
You got 2 spiders on you now at least.
Yeah, I need heals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the Dubious is the tank. I'm not a thief.
All right, that's a wolf. The woolly was even con. The wolf is mad.
Yeah, Wolf is wrecking my face. He's yellow. He almost dead though.
Boom, we did it.
Came in like a wrecking ball.
I just now got 1 hand blunt skill.
Wait, you just got your first one-hand blunt skill?
Yep.
A bandage?
Mm-hmm. Better to get your skill up now.
Oh, I didn't realize you bought. How did you get a
I looted it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense.
I was like, how'd you get a?
We haven't had time to twink these guys out.
Yeah.
My piercing's already not. Oh, you haven't been attacking much because you've been casting.
I've been attacking enough to at least have a few skill points by now, I think.
I put points in the slashing.
That's smart. That's very, very smart for level 1 because it's pretty much going to cost you your first life if you don't.
It could be the difference between
Oh,
life and death.
it is absolutely the difference at level 1. Oh my god, 2 warriors. This is going to be a nightmare for a rogue. I can already see it bouncing back and forth.
Do you have hide and sneak at level 1? If you do, then all you gotta do is make an evade button and start using
He's
it.
only got sneak.
Level 1? What are you talking about, man? I am level 2 now. There's some silk on that one first, Cypher.
I am also level 2 now. That was cool. We did.
What? Oh, I died. That's right.
I died too. I also died.
Then I got the shaman experience.
Oh, do you get a penalty
Probably.
for being a
I'm at
shaman?
94. Yeah, I'm at 94%.
Okay, okay. Well, I guess warriors and rogues don't. I thought rogues got a
definitely don't.
bonus, but I think that may be a halfling thing I'm thinking about because everybody always goes halfling rogue.
Halfling definitely get a bonus.
There's my level.
Congrats, I could hear it. How could I hear it? How is that possible?
Because he was talking when it went off, and he still has some weird setting on his new microphone.
There's another spider silk on that one.
Watch your life, guys. Watch your life. They're a little low.
Oh yeah, I'm low on health, man. Why is
Everybody
that?
is. That's because they're low on mana. I didn't think I'd hit that guy.
Also, my heal isn't healing you as much as it was.
Nah, dude, don't say that. Inner Fire's the bomb.
Yeah, don't speak ill of inner fire, man.
Inner fire is good if you have mana.
Oh, we got one coming right to us. You don't even have to go out looking for it. I feel like I'm hitting pretty hard with this guy. 5 and 6 points of damage. Is that what you guys are hitting for?
You slash for 7, you slash for 7, you slash for 8, 8, 2. There's a 2 in there, but yeah, man, decent.
Well, you guys are hitting harder than I am.
Okay, we got our first polar bear.
Nice. Those are the skins I need.
Let's do it.
Pretty sure it's a turn in, Cypher.
Nope.
I thought there was a turn in for polar bears.
It's definitely a polar bear skin turn in for tattered armor. 100%.
Oh yeah, and the tattered armor does give you the look for the cap because I do remember doing a turn in for that one. There is a high quality bear skin on that one.
High quality bear skin.
High quality bear skin?
High quality.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
That's a backpack right there, right?
Handmade backpack.
Not for a high quality bear skin, right?
I thought it was high
That's
quality.
what
Is the
that
one you're
was.
looking for? Yeah.
Hang on, which one of us has been playing on p99 for the last several years?
I don't tailor.
Tailoring was a good way to make money. You bought them for like 30 plat and sold the backpacks for like 60, and you leveled up your skill. You'd fail a few times here and there, but you eventually break even, and eventually even make a little bit more money.
Let me go look at the patterns. Unless you're pulling.
He's pulling.
Yeah, but just a skeleton. I'm not gonna die.
Where are the patterns out here?
Experience. Yeah, the patterns are out here, but I want an experience.
Oh, alright, go ahead and look. I can take a break.
Yeah, man, you're already further behind than us anyways. I'll go back and sell. I got some stuff I can sell. Random legs and...
Still right here to these two ladies. Hey, ladies.
But the ones outside or the ones down here by the...
Yeah, I think they give you shittier prices though out here.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that the prices out here are worse.
Yeah, but it saves you the 12-minute zone time on DSL, so, you know, if you got...
Dial up, yeah, man. 29.9 modem. See, she's judging me amiably.
Yeah, she's just, you know, ripping you off because she can.
$9 copper for a spider eye.
Not bad.
Yeah, dude.
Crack staff in there.
I thought she was the one who sold all the patterns. Is there another person?
This one sells molds. Large Gorget mold, boot mold.
How do you bring up the option menu in here? I don't think my shadows and stuff are turned on.
Alto? Is that what it is? Alto? Or is it something else?
No, it's Ulta. Thought I had
Backpack
like an EQ
pattern.
button, but
Here's a backpack pattern, belt pattern, cloak pattern.
Yeah, but I'm not finding the recipe. What's the pelt that we get off of those? They're polar bear cub.
Yeah. It might be Sindel inside. In Max kilts.
I'll have to look at those later. I thought there was shadows, right? Like your weapons gave off a shadow, or 'cause I remember the pizza box that Thum had, but I don't know. Maybe I will copy the I-9 if I have from my other guy over.
Yeah, nothing's happening here.
Did you figure out what you wanted, Cypher?
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, what you want?
Oh man. Oh
What happened?
man. It's gotten dark out here. Holy crap.
Thank God for this candle.
I mean, it lets me see you guys. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to see anything.
I mean, I can see the snow on the ground under my feet. That's good, right?
This is actually kind of cool. It has like a little blue haze on it.
Blue haze, baby.
Wait, you don't have your candle on, Dubious?
I do.
No, you don't.
You can't see it? I
No.
can see you. I can see the light around you. Yeah, you must have a weird setting or something.
No. I can see it on heat. I can't see it on you. Take your candle off, put it back on. Oh, there it goes. Maybe that's heat's. I don't know.
You can't see mine, huh?
Well, heat's standing right next to you, so it's kind of hard to tell, but...
Take my candle off.
You took your candle off? Yeah, see, all I can see is heat's. I can't see yours.
I just took mine off.
I don't have
Now
mine
I
on
put
at
it
all.
Wow, that's weird.
Wait, you don't have a candle on? Because I can see
Nope.
you.
Nope, no candle on.
Maybe
Wait,
yours is like
did you put
Candle
your
on now.
candle in your
inventory?
No, it's on my cursor.
Dude, you're lit up like you have a candle on my screen.
Yeah, same here.
Shine bright like a diamond.
All right, so I need
There's silk.
ruined bear pelts.
Ruined bear pelts, that's what you need?
Yep.
So what about the polar bear skins?
Those are used for I think it was alchemy.
Alchemy?
You get two on you.
So what's ruined bear pelts do for you?
Allows me to make tattered armor.
Oh, okay.
You guys killing again already?
Yeah, we told you we were
Yeah,
going
buddy.
back.
ain't gonna wait for me. I'm trying to get us situated with armor and stuff. I'm looking stuff up.
Yeah, I mean, you could look it up while you're standing over here getting free experience.
I could, but
Well,
I
you
didn't
could,
even get to
but-
sell.
And we got
All
Soap
right,
waiting for you over here. He's right here.
Let's stop killing until Cypher gets here.
He's standing right next to you. He doesn't have a light on either.
What are you talking about? Yeah, you do.
Nope. You see one on him?
You're not lit up, Wizen, but Heat is lit up, Not a Thief, and me. I can see those lights.
I have a torch in my offhand.
Oh, you
You
might
have
just
a
have,
torch?
might have to zone or something.
Yeah, equip it and unequip it again, or unequip it and equip it again. Turn
How many
it off.
times do you need me to do this?
Turn off. Turn on. Turn off. Turn on.
Yeah, man.
Shut
Have
up.
have you restarted it yet?
Can you turn it off and turn it on again?
Can you confirm power?
One second. Let me go buy a freaking tailoring kit so I can be making these swatches.
Wait, you can afford a sewing kit?
He's been
I
looting.
don't know because you guys didn't give me time.
It's probably like 6 silver, to be honest.
Dude, no. Sewing kits are like
No, like gold.
they're like backpack prices, man.
I think a backpack is like 6 silver.
For the small sewing kit?
Backpack is 5 gold.
5 gold? Oh, okay.
Yeah, backpack is like 5 gold.
I knew you could get one for doing the mail quest over in Felwith.
Yeah.
And that one gave you anywhere from like a couple copper to a platinum for doing back in the day.
Yep. I'm gonna wait for Cypher to come back before I go out again.
Yeah, man. Especially since it's dark out there, you know your light on.
Holy crap! They don't sell small sewing kits. I'll have to use this
How much
sewing
is the
thing.
big one, dude? How much is the
It's
big one?
1 plat. I'll have to use that loom inside.
Mm-hmm.
They may have a small sewing kit on Sindel and Max Kilts. She might have one.
You want a small one, man. You want a
Yeah.
big one.
But you want a big one, dude. Save
Oh,
your
I
money.
know I
Save
need a
up
big
your
one.
money. Pinch your
I-
2 coppers together.
This-
You want me to save money for that, but I don't. I gotta buy spells too.
Dude, there's plenty of skeletons out here. We'll get a crack staff of one of them eventually.
Yeah, crack stuff, man. Yeah, it'll be on an eventual soloist. All you gotta do is kill that.
But-
Oh, there he is, Composer. He's coming.
But
He's
unfortunately, that crack staff's an upgrade for me, so I'll have to take that one from you.
What are you
Eventual
talking about?
Composer is
You're a
incoming,
freaking
man.
rogue.
It's we were playing the monsters memory test. Oh, you got him. Yeah, we're
I
not
told
we're not
you,
killing that
Eventual-
one. Run, guys,
Eventual
run! Don't be
Composer
sitting
is
there.
incoming, man.
Oh, Heat's dead. He's gonna die.
Nah, he ran right past me.
Yeah, we were playing Monsters and Memories, and a cracked staff dropped, and I said, everybody random, 100. And this guy who, like, dove on the corpse as soon as it dropped, he goes, what are you talking about? That's an upgrade.
Yeah, upgrade
And
to
I
your
was
pocket.
like, so we're not going to roll on the item that's worth 5 silver? It's 5 silver on Monsters and Memories. It's not.
Well, everybody else rolled on it. He did roll on it. Then
Yeah, we all rolled on it, and he didn't roll because he was like, "There's no way I'm giving up this staff." Like,
then he was like, "I gotta go, guys."
yeah. Then him and his buddy ditched the group. I can't sustain a hit with this low health that I've got going on right now.
Not from a vengeful soloist. Come on, man. Actually,
The
that was
only way to
Composer.
get rid of those things is to drag them to the guards. Otherwise, you're gonna run into it every time you go out the pool. You know what I mean?
Well, they do roam further away, so you can just let them go.
Yeah, but then they roam right on back again. You know what I'm saying?
They respawn pretty quick, so either way, you're gonna get them again.
Yeah, I understand. You just took all my mana.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah, but as
So
long
if
as he
you-
doesn't
if you
pull
anything,
a vengeful again, he's able to tank these guys, man. Right? He's level 2.
how's it already nighttime again, or has it even been daytime?
What are you talking about? It was daytime
It
the
was
entire
daytime
time.
when we started. Yeah, it was daytime. This is nighttime, man.
It feels like it's nighttime all the time.
Nighttime is the right time, bro.
Yeah, man. And you got your torch, so you can see at night. There is a ruined wolf pelt on that one for you, Saver.
We don't use ruined wolf pelts. We use ruined bear pelts.
Well, somebody can take it and sell it.
You've ruined your own pelt, so you're not going to ruin mine. What was that?
What do you think? Should we try to make the run at level 3 over to Permafrost and see if we can kill the mobs at the entrance?
Permafrost.
Yeah. I think you can do those at like...
Blackboro?
No, Permafrost. Go through the secret entrance, get to the cave.
Nah.
We got a lot of silks over here.
Because it's like a level 12 or something zone, but I think there's some, yeah, levels. Loot up, Saber. What's up, Gil? How you doing, man? Yeah, it's been a while. We're trying to put together, this is the first day that we're doing it, but we're going to put together a static group for Thursdays. So we're going to have 2 groups, one in the early morning, for those that can't make it later in the evening. So right now it's just me, Heat, Cypher, and Jed. We may add a couple more people in as they find out about it. This one's kind of spur of the moment. The one that we planned for was later this evening. And this one is just all barbarians. The one this evening doesn't have any rules. So some people have tweaked out. Some people have chosen to go butt naked. I'm going the butt naked route.
Ooh, I got a one-handed slashing up increase. Skill update, man.
And then Thum, for those that might be, wondering what's happened to him, he's been in the channel with us a lot lately. He's just got a brand new computer, put it together. We finally got all the kinks worked out. He had some issues with his graphics card. And now that he's up and fully running with a computer that can handle gaming after all these many years of being gone, he wants to put together a D&D night for us, right? So he's thinking Wednesday night for D&D, and it's going to be 4 to 5 players. So we'll go ahead and stream that too. He's going to be the dungeon master on that one, so that should be fun. So Wednesdays and Thursdays should be some good content for you guys in the future.
I love how charitable you are, AC. You are a true friend, man.
What's that?
So charitable. Thum was having issues with his video card. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so I switched careers recently. The last like 2 years, I went into the IT field, and I deal with people all day long who know nothing about computers. Right? They call the ISP. They're like, "Hey, my internet's not working." I even had one guy who called in, sorry, it wasn't even a guy. It was a lady. She called in, and her internet wasn't working, and she wanted to know if we could fix it. She didn't have us as a provider. As far as I could tell, she didn't have anybody as a provider, and she thought that the internet came from a literal cloud, and it was, I mean, you hear these stories and be like, no, nobody is that way. Nobody can, like these are made up. No, I've dealt with customers unfortunately recently that
Okay.
they're still in that one.
Y'all thought I was crazy when I worked at Comcast and told you these stories. Milk.
Well, and that whole adage, that you see on like every tech show ever is like, have you turned it off and turned it back on again, is 100% true. That fixes 90% of the issues out there. Just turn it off, turn it back on again.
Come on, ruin bear pelt.
Yeah, he got a really good graphics card. The problem he was having with his was twofold. One, Apparently, the brand new graphics drivers that they just came out with are having issues with full screen on certain gaming or certain games. I'm sorry.
That was definitely not his issue, though.
Yeah, no, that was never a problem.
That was it was
No,
a
it was
issue
not.
that
It
could
was
have
not
caused a
a
problem.
at all.
It wasn't.
He
It would have
plugged into
caused.
the wrong video
It
card.
could
He-
have been.
he
It
did,
could have
yeah.
caused a problem if he actually plugged into the video card.
We nipped that one in the bud before we figured out the actual problem with his, which is he was plugged into the onboard motherboard.
Yeah, dude. He was
Graphical.
using the graphics from his Radeon processor instead of the video card.
So they were basically shutting down on him because it was reaching 90% just trying to run Windows, let alone play a video game.
Bill,
Yeah, it's the kind of mistake anyone can make.
I mean, you know, it's a mistake people can make for sure.
All right, I'm coming in hot.
What are you coming in with?
Don't worry, we can't see you.
Could be more than one. I don't know, man. I have no idea.
oh, maybe
See what
your
I'm
eyes when you're
hitting
around
me.
out there.
There's some soak on this one, Cyber.
Because I attacked a mob and then more mobs came.
Okay, wolf, decaying skeleton. What's up, man? Good evening, long time. Yeah, it's been a while. My schedule's been changing quite a bit with the switch from the old career to the new one. Kind of getting back into the swing of things. We're gonna try to make a Wednesday and Thursday evening night. Wednesdays for D&D. That one's gonna be 2-3 weeks away in the future. I'm still writing the story and coming up with what he wants to do for the D&D campaign. Thursdays nights, we're starting it today, so hopefully we'll be able to keep this in the future and keep going with it. Yeah, we're doing 2 groups, one in the morning-ish and one in the evening. And the one in the morning is just me, Heat, Cypher, and Jed for now. We may get a couple more people in the future. But yeah, we decided to do barbarians because, you know, it's something different. You don't really see a lot of people start over here. It's kind of isolated. You can't even get out of this region without getting to a certain level. Unless you got some help, because you got to go through Blackboro to get out of here. At least with the erudites, you can kind of sneak around and take the boat and get out of there at level 1 if you really want to. The ones later this evening are going to be Sky's the Limit, so you'll see people decked out in shiny armor, and we'll just be wrecking things.
Polar bear.
I don't see any issue with that group taking on yellows right off the bat. Okay, 3 mobs.
That was fun if you guys wanted to spend time to twink these out, but I thought we weren't twinking them.
No, I'm fine playing
We're not talking about these.
a set of characters that aren't tweaked. No, the ones this evening have been tweaked out by a number of people so far. I have a level 9 druid that I guess we had done something with, and that guy has some pretty decent stuff on him, so I'll probably end up just switching stuff from him over at some point in the future, but I'll play him with nothing on tonight.
AC, it's no trouble, man, to transfer some gear if you want to do it before we start tonight.
Right. No, I get it.
It's no big deal for me to go get a Worm Slayer and put on this guy.
We're not talking about these guys.
I'm just throwing it out there.
What's with all these corpses? Nobody's left.
Cypher. These are all Cypher stuff, man.
What are you talking about? These are all Cypher stuff.
You got a bear there? I mean, you got to clean that up because we don't know
I've
what's
already
on it.
looted the bear. I can't loot anything off of it.
There's a knoll pup and a skeleton doing battle right out there in front of us. Believe that?
Yes.
Like how dare they try to steal our
They hate each
kills.
other, man. Oh, listen to that. Oh, it's snowing. Oh man, I love this song. I can offer you a POTG if you want and buffs, unless you're doing the whole no buff playthrough. I don't know. We never really discussed whether we're doing no buffs.
We're fine with buffs. We just can't.
Oh,
We're
Doob,
found
you're almost dead, dude.
armor.
Don't be getting a second mob. You're not even gonna make it back.
I was standing right there, man. Somebody heal! Heal!
Come back around. Come back. Don't get too far.
I saw him go
Here,
for like a
dude.
second
I'm
mob.
here.
I was like, you do realize you have like 2 hit points left.
I'm here, man. I'm here.
Yeah, he's healing. Oh, you got the king skeleton too.
Yeah. Heat, save me. Talked it off.
Well, Brian, also dealing with freaking this
Good
grapple
kid,
that we got to do now.
Ooh, an iron ration.
Those still pretty good.
I gotta go bank or something. Or start.
You need to take a break, man?
Yeah, I mean, I have no room.
Alright.
Let's run
up
back
a little
into
bit.
town. Let him go make those spider silks into something. That way he can get rid of those. Nighttime might be over by the time we come back out, which is good. Plus, if we zone, you guys might be able to fix your little lighting issues.
Dude, there's no issue. I see
It's
the
not an
light.
issue.
I can see my own light, man.
I see mine. It's just that it's so small. It
But you-
does nothing for us.
You don't see it on Cypher though, Jed, right?
Yeah, but I don't need to see Cypher.
Right, but
I don't see it on
Cypher
Jet
doesn't
either.
see it on Jet. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you two are bugs.
It
You get-
doesn't matter though.
It
It's
does for us
such a
because we-
dim light.
Well, you guys say it's a dim light, but when you're looking at other players coming in, it's a lot easier because you can see it.
Dude, if you're naked and you're trying to get out of Hallis back to... Oh, I'm hot mic'd, okay. You cannot see here at night, dude.
Mm-mm.
No light, you're done.
Yeah, you just
You'll
be running into
a
walls.
walls. Yep.
And they did
all
like
night
this
long.
little snaky wall thing just to f with you even
Oh,
more
yeah,
because they
just
knew
to make it impossible.
you're swimming that one, huh? Okay, I'll wait for the boat. I'll get there faster.
Yeah, man. We'll get there faster.
We'll see. We'll time it here. How's the cold water out there, guys?
Anybody
It's
got
brisk,
5 plat?
man. 5 plat.
Yeah, I can get a polar bear cloak if I had a 5 plat.
You could make the polar bear cloak.
The
If
question
only,
you turn in.
if only there was a shared bank, man.
No, you just gotta drop it on the
On
ground.
server.
I wish you could drop coin on the ground.
Shared bank, dude. Shared bank. That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Oh, there's a person you can turn in the polar bear skin for large patchwork gear.
Yeah, large patchwork. That's what I'm talking about.
Did everybody swim? Oh, Richard hasn't zoned yet.
No, I was at the
The boat screwed me. It moved at the last second.
Are you trying to jump on top of it?
That's how I was gonna get out.
All right, just in time, Heat. You jumped in there too soon. All right.
Wait, who was it that said they would get here before me when they didn't swim?
I'll get there dry before you will,
Oh, okay.
and then I won't be cold because you know it's snowing outside.
It is snowing outside, that's true.
But what if I like being wet?
That's what she said.
That's your prerogative.
Zero points in swimming so far.
What's up, Trev? How you doing, man? Yeah, we're gonna try to do a Thursday night and morning crew. One in the morning, obviously, with this group of barbarians, and then one in the evening with whatever anybody feels like playing. So
I hailed Sindel in Max Kilts. She said, "Welcome to my humble shop. I offer the items fashioned from the skins of the beasts of Everfrost. Leather is my specialty, and I can always use extra hides." I said, "What extra hides?" She said, "I will offer any hunter some used tattered armor for every polar bear skin. I am sure that even you can wrestle the skins from the back of a polar bear cub."
I don't even know where you're at with that.
Huh?
Where's that shop at when you come
Max
in?
Kilts?
Yeah.
I'm in the doorway of it. Are you over here?
we're over by the bank.
Is it like straight through once you come off the dock? Is it by the
Okay,
bank?
so when you get on, when you come to the dock from the raft, okay, you can make a left to go to the bank, or you can make a right and come over here to these stores.
Okay, so it's the right side.
There's McQuaid's stout, oak and bar and stout. There's you know, the one you want is right here. This is Max Kilts,
Do they have
Oh,
the
she's so good.
and this is Sindel.
they have the
She's been
McLeods, the Connor McLeods?
She's been serving the good folk of Hallis since 1999.
And what are you in? You're in the McQuaids?
No, I'm inside Max Kilts with Sindel, who offers tattered armor for a polar bear skin.
Max Kills.
Richard Heat, where'd you get a polar bear hat? How'd you do that?
I just turned on a polar bear skin
And where'd you get a polar bear skin?
off a body.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool, man. There you go. See? Richard Heat. Let's get the polar bear hat.
Which one? Oh, it's over here. This is the one that you guys did it on?
Yeah, you give her a polar bear skin from a polar bear cub, and she gives you a piece of tattered leather or patchwork or whatever it is, armor. This is one of the many quests in this area here.
You think she wants my meat?
What kind of meat?
Might take your meat.
Bear meat? Chunks of meat?
This guy right here is Mac. He's the owner of Max Kilts, in case you didn't know.
Is there a bone chip quest for Hollis?
Ooh, good question.
Not to my knowledge.
Oh, there's a small sewing kit over here, Cypher. That's the one you were talking about, right, Jen?
Nope. Kinos is the only other place.
All right, so this dude clearly has different color fabric. Why are our kilts all the same?
You sound pretty jealous there, AC.
Small sewing kit, 5 gold, 8 silver. Look at that.
I'm just saying, man. We could have had different color. Like, I could have had purple, green.
These red kilts are the same color as Britney Spears' dress was in the fake memory of Hit Me One More Time.
Is it a fake memory if like half the people remember it?
Is it mass hysteria or something? I don't know, man.
All right.
It's like Berenstein Bears versus Bernstein Bears.
See, to me, Berenstein and Bernstein is just mispronunciation. People don't know how to speak the English language or read
All right,
it.
AC, Jed, roll 100.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I get to keep that.
Oh, okay.
What'd you get?
You made a hat.
I made a hat.
Oh, you made a hat. Okay, so
Yeah.
you made a hat, and Richard Heat turned in a polar bear skin for a hat.
What'd you use to make
Yeah.
the hat?
And they
Just
look
one
exactly the
tattered.
same.
Just one tattered.
One tattered what?
One tattered skin.
That's the same thing you use for
Bear
the
skin.
Handon?
No.
Hand in this polar bear skin. The other is
It's tattered.
um,
Polar bear skin. Did you make the tattered polar
no.
bear skin?
It's just a tattered bear skin. You can make it out of a low
I thought it was a
quality
ruined bear skin that you needed.
Yeah, it's I don't think I've ever seen tattered.
ruined. You're right.
You've ruined your own bear skins, but you'll not ruin mine.
Think Jed's gonna make it before we will.
It's possible.
Probably.
I'm not
Sun-
seeing my
sun will
swimming skill
come
go
out.
up, though. You know what I mean?
We're not the sharpest tools. My intelligence only 60. I don't know about yours.
I would rather use the bear skins to get armor though than pelts, just because I need to actually start saving money if we want like slow at level 5.
You'd rather use the bear skins to make armor than pelts? What do you mean?
I'd rather use the bear skins than the ruined bear pelts for the armor, and just sell them so I can actually start saving money to be able to buy spells once. Because I get slow at level 5.
There's a halfling druid out here that's got a.
Well, why
sword in her
sell
hand.
something you can turn into armor when you could just sell everything else? Because there's a lot of other stuff that, you know.
Because I don't have backpacks to be storing all this stuff, and nothing stacks.
Well,
Know what I'm saying?
run back to her to sell every once in
Wait,
a while.
what you mean to say is we need backpacks. We need.
Oh,
We need a lot
like
of
things that you need to, adventure with.
You need slower roll, man. You gotta earn that stuff.
I'm just saying I would rather spend my money on buying spells than buying patterns. If we can get polar bear skins.
Got a bubble and a half into level 2. If you guys remember, level 3 was the worst.
Always. But maybe we can find a harder mob to kill. As a
Yeah,
group.
there's goblin huts like right around the corner.
There is. We might be able to do that with the group we have. We could always go over there and poke our heads, but we're gonna go right by, I think, 2 of those vengeful guys, so we gotta be very careful.
Well, we would just have to. Buffs.
Cards over there.
Come back for buffs.
Oh, there he is, man. What's up, man?
Cyphus? Is that how you say it? Skiffus?
Did you get so?
No.
Or did you run away too quick?
He ran away too quick.
You may want to ask for so then.
What do I need so far?
Hey, you want to test all?
Just like you fucking bull.
Yeah, we're going. We don't need roads, man.
Well, we're moving over to the goblins, aren't we?
Yeah, we could go take
We
a
are.
look.
Goblins are this way.
I appreciate it, Cyphus. If you want to come with us, just to hang out in the background and be part of the video, you're more than welcome to. Where are you guys going? It's to the right, not to the left.
Wait, what?
We're gonna go
To
check out
the
the
right.
camp.
What the fuck?
It's to the
Where are
right,
you
not
guys
to the
going?
left. That's what I'm saying. He's going
It
left.
said polar bear. Ooh,
Wait, did you
got
say that we were doing the goblins? Cause
Yes.
Then maybe you don't know, but there are goblin camps over this way. The way I went, that's.
I've never done the
Oh,
goblin camps
we
over
were-
here.
I
Let
was
me,
going
let
to
me follow
goblin-
you.
No.
Let me
If
follow you.
there's goblin camps over here, lead the way. I want
I
to see
was
where
going
they're
to
at.
goblin camps that aren't out in the open.
Yeah, not in the open exactly. We don't have a way to split though. The problem with with this damage shield is we're not doing. If we can't do enough damage to make the mob, to hurt the mob.
Yeah,
before it
you gotta do
attacks.
1 damage at least.
Yeah, then we're screwed.
I feel like Jed's gonna take us to the exact same camps we're going to, but he's because this whole area is like a
Oh, you
maze
think,
going
you
3
think I'm
lines.
gonna take you there, but it'll be too longer in the direction I'm going?
I don't know if it's longer, but the right-hand side's a little safer because you don't get lost as much if you don't know the area well.
Oh my. Yeah. We have splits in the road. Oh my gosh.
I don't get lost over here, dude. This is where Snowflake is, okay? If you don't know how to find Snowflake from Hallis, you've never really played in this area, friends.
I've never really played in this area.
Okay, this leads you out in the open.
Once you get to Snowflake, you hug the zone on the right-hand side here where this mountain is.
We would have already been to the other camp.
We would have already been at Oh, well, there's one right here.
But look at this.
I've never been to this one.
Look at this. It's a goblin camp.
So what you might have to do, Jed, is you might have to drop that damage shield to
Well, these are yellows. These are yellows. So if you body pull.
No, because if he body pulls, they'll be dead before they get here. Like, you just have to run.
Well,
in
no,
and attack.
body pull means they don't
guarantee
hit
you.
you.
They will be dead before they get here.
We're gonna get more than one. That's what I was gonna say. Guarantee.
Alright, I got a hit on one of them. Switch to the other one. Yeah, so they get like 2 hits. So body pulling will not work.
But if they drop the necklaces, there's a quest for necklaces. So don't, it'll look like a cloth choker to you, but it'll say goblin necklace. Ice goblin necklace or something.
I feel bad. He got here and then we immediately ran off on him. But we appreciate the buffs.
Gotta use them while you got them.
All right, that is the camp.
Okay, that would have been a lot harder without the buffs.
More impossible than you'd know. Yes, for sure. Do we want to run
find
to
the
the
wool
other
limit.
camp you guys were talking about before?
The other camp is all the way on the other side.
Richard Heat, you're going in the direction of danger.
You know what we could do with these buffs? We could run over to Blackboro.
Yeah, we
mean,
could.
We could run. Yeah, we could run through Blackboro.
They're gonna last for a little bit, so we might as well take advantage of them. Then once that fades, we'll probably have to come back out here.
The only problem is that you guys all have SOW and I do not. That's number
I
one.
was gonna say, why are you so slow, man?
And number two,
Did you skip leg day?
Because he didn't want to ask for so.
Well, we did run off like immediately upon getting the bus.
I thought the whole point of these tunes was self-found and all this other nonsense.
I asked
Self-found.
earlier, and Cypher was like, "Yeah, we'll take buffs."
Yeah.
Not buffs. Buffs have nothing to do with self-found.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean we're self-found?
That's not what.
Meaning that
Old Anxiety would tell you. They'll tell you different, bro. You know what I mean? Old Anxiety.
it's a good thing I'm not in that guild.
Dude, I
Those
run
guys.
faster backwards than you do forwards. Come on, man.
Dude, just go, man. Kill this polar bear. Maybe he'll drop a belt.
Oh, you think we could do the vengeful?
Vengeful assist.
Let's give it a shot. Let's give him a shot. Get a hit on him. If anybody can get it, land a hit.
I'm running him. Hit him! Hit him! Hit him! Hit him!
Why are you running? You got full health.
Yeah, because otherwise he's gonna die and we get no
Hey, we
XP.
got XP, dude. We got XP.
Oh, dude, he dropped a note, a diary page.
Yeah, it's for a bard quest, I believe.
Can't believe we killed that guy at level 2.
You can kill a lot of things when you have Legacy of Spikes.
That's very true. Alright, here's Butcher Block, I think.
Where'd you
Blackboro,
guys
sorry.
go?
Oh, we're losing Legacy of Spikes too. Yeah, we start with Jim.
Blackboro? Is that where we're headed?
Uh-huh.
Blackboro?
Yeah, over here.
Yeah.
It's right over
I'm
here.
probably turned around. I don't know.
Right
Where you-
over here.
Where you stop,
You're
stop,
nowhere near
stop,
it.
stop, 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 stop. There you go. Over here.
What are you talking about? That's Hallis.
Is this Alice?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Guys, Blackboro's this way. We were literally closer to it the other way than you guys ran.
I was following
Wait a
you
minute,
guys,
wait a
and
minute
then
now.
No.
Blackboro is not this way, because this way is the way that we came from.
yeah, this is Hollis right here, man.
I'm pretty
I'll
sure
meet you guys at
Blackboro is
Blackboro.
that
You
way.
say that as if you knew whatever you were saying and saying this is the way to Blackboro.
Well, I know it now, so I,
mean,
can
now-
I can
alright,
speak
now
with
that-
very
now
good
this-
confidence that that is
this
not
is
the
the
right way.
case. This is the case of going out of your way to get to the place, right? Because this direction where we're going right now, we're going to run past Snowflake, make a right, and then we're going to run past Bandle McMarrin, and then go to Blackboro instead of just going to Blackboro from over here. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I agree
Or we
with you.
could go all the way to the end and take a right, and then that takes us right to the Blackboro zone line.
Yeah, dude, but we're going out of our way instead.
Yeah, if I was you, Jed,
Way
I'd go
I
the
know.
other way. That way you could beat us there.
It's too late, man. I'm already trying to follow.
You've already
guys-
committed to the path.
You guys have SOW, I don't. There's no way, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll just go this way. There's no map, though. That's really annoying.
What do you, the map is in your head.
The map's in my head. Apparently, it's not in everyone's head.
I stayed away from this side. I always did the other side because this one you could end out there, and I don't level 1.
This
you don't
is
wanna do
where
that.
I killed at level 54 on my Shao Knight.
When I started on Sullen Zek, when it launched, I was on the good side because it was it was good, neutrals, and evils. And the good side only had very small real estate, man. We had Everfrost Peaks and Greater Fate Arc. Those are the 2 zones that you could safely be in. So I spent a lot of time here. A lot of time. I went from like 0. You go to 0 to 60 in Everfrost and Permafrost if you knew what you were doing. But it's not. It's like doing that Guk challenge. It's not exactly the optimal. You know what
I mean, this is actually better than the Gek challenge because it's a big area.
I think in real estate, the Guk probably has more than this
In
zone,
all
but
of this zone plus Permafrost?
Permafrost is where you fail because Permafrost is basically Guk by itself.
There's a pretty steep change of level of the mob from the entrance of Permafrost to just a few mobs in. You know?
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
There's your weapon heat.
Pretty steep. What weapon is that?
It's a rusted battle axe.
Oh, okay.
That's what he said he wanted.
Heck yeah, man. Rusted battle
That is
axe.
not what I said I wanted.
Yeah, man, he
He
said
said he
the
wanted a
rustier the better.
Mantor axe.
I said I wanted a Worm Slayer.
He wants a rusted
Yeah,
battle axe.
Worm
man.
Slayer battle axe, same thing.
Yeah, rusted, not
Hey,
rusted.
Hey, did you guys notice that we haven't even made it to Blackboro yet, and we've already lost spikes?
We lost spikes like 5 minutes ago. Where you
Yeah,
been, man?
we're at Blackboro. We'll wait for you here. Because we'll need you for our AC's gonna run up and die.
I'm gonna check to see what they con to me right here at the entrance.
Hide and sneak, AC. Hide and
Red.
sneak.
I can sneak, I can't hide.
How can you not? You're a rogue, dude. You have hide. There's no way you don't have hide.
No, rogues don't get hide until like level 6 or so.
Unless you're a halfling or whatever, and then you get it right
Unless
off
you're
the
a
top.
halfling or a dark elf.
Oh, dark elf. Okay, gotcha.
So they are yellow to me right there at the entrance.
I got a rusty dagger.
This spider's yellow.
Yeah, Jed already caught up. That's because he knew the route. Oh, bear.
In the maiden fair.
Them bears.
The burst.
You know you're our DPS and you're running off.
I'm killing a bear.
No, he's the DPS. He's got a rusty battle axe.
Yeah, man.
Definitely not.
Wait, you guys telling me that I can kill an entire bear by myself while you guys are trying to kill one spider?
A yellow? Yeah. So That's why we need your DPS, man. When I say DPS, it means I can't even hit these things.
Yeah, it's because you haven't been working on your skill.
You can't
I
do
am
it.
always working on my skill.
Just can't do it, man.
Wait, where did they go?
Okay,
Oh, there's
this is gonna hurt.
Oh, the 2 guards that stand right there at the entrance?
Yep.
All right. Well, just remember you can run them around and let your regen take.
Just remember, you can't heal us now with that inner fire.
Oh, well, these guys aren't doing nothing with POTG, dude. Come on.
And regrowth on.
It's a yellow guard. An old guard.
I'm gonna sustain heat.
While we're killing this, I'm gonna go make a peanut butter and jelly for my dog.
Well, you might as well raise some chickens and murder them, and then cook
Make
those
that
things
fried
up.
rice, dude.
It's
Make
gonna
that
be
fried rice.
it's gonna be like a 20-minute fight over here. Okay, got some lucky hits on him now.
I got 2 offensive.
Alright, y'all killed yours.
Wait, 3 of us attacking one, and you almost killed yours all by yourself, Jed?
Yeah, man.
He must have been the weak one out of the 2.
Oh shit, how we doing no fangs?
Whoever sees it first.
Alpha, I guess.
That would be you, Jed.
DNRW.
It won't let me loot it.
There's a message popping up somewhere saying, "Are you sure you want to loot a no-drop item?" Probably bottom right corner, out of the way where you can't see
Yep,
it.
bottom
There
right
it
corner.
is, on the bottom right corner, right where I couldn't see it. Yep. Okay. This means that we have to run over to Kinos, though.
To eventually turn them in, yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, eventually we got to turn them in, dude.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you don't have to do it right away. You want to stack up a couple.
How do you turn on split of the gold?
/auto.
You'll not automatically split the gold.
Mm-hmm. Same here.
Same here.
He said, "Fuck that."
They did.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry.
You literally did go make a peanut butter sandwich, didn't you?
Yeah, it did.
Make sure you type /auto.
You asked me a little while ago, and I was like, oh shit, I forgot.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Dang.
those fights are gonna take a while, so that's the perfect time to do it.
AC, you're up
That's
for your
you,
fang.
AC.
Who's you? What's
Fang,
oh,
Fang's
there's a
on this
fang.
one.
oh,
Okay.
there's a fang for AC.
How are you guys still level 2?
I'm
level
almost
3?
level 3.
I'm 3 and 3% in.
You did kill a couple mobs while we were running that I just ran right by.
Yeah.
I'm 87%, 93%.
Actually,
And,
I just leveled. So me and Jed are like right on our mincies. Cypher's further behind because he likes to sell while we're killing.
Yep. That track.
it won't matter now for a bit.
Well, when you loot everything, then you have to sell more.
Yeah, that's true.
You guys were having me looting, and the skins don't stack.
True. That is true.
I don't understand what you guys don't understand about that.
Dude, if we tell you to loot everything and then we give you shit for looting everything, that's just the way it is, my friend.
It's by design, man.
We're gonna have at least 2 mobs here.
Yeah, but they're
3
probably
mobs.
red. Okay, that one's even. Scrawny Knoll.
Don't run out. Oh my god.
I got him,
He
dude.
did not run out. He pulled body,
This
body
one has
style.
my axe.
There's 2
dude.
mobs on each side of him though.
This one's got my axe. Man.
We're unstoppable, man. We got POTG and regen.
Because he can't be the only DPS, man. I gotta be able to DPS too.
Yeah, I'm
That's-
slapping that bitch for
That's
11.
not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that there's 2 mobs on each side of him.
All right, who's up for
So that Noel's
a,
yellow.
Hey.
a fang?
He's up for a fang.
All right, there's a fang there for you.
And that one's yellow. All right, we can run into this room right here to the right. Double right. And it's yellow mob in there.
So where are we going? To the right?
Yeah, it's a double right. Like sharp
Right
right
and
around the
right
corner.
again.
Go right until you can't go right no more.
Now I just need to get a spear.
If we see a spear, it's yours, dude. I just hit for 12. Nice.
Yeah, man. How can I be a spear carrier without my spear?
Thing.
Grats. All right, got. I think there might be 2 in that room, but it's to the right.
There's a knoll.
All right, it's just 1.
Heatbox, where'd you go, man?
Saving this form I had to scan.
Oh yeah, he's still over here. He just. I think he was just making sure you didn't run into another room.
Oh, no, I did not run into another room. Yeah, work's trying to give me a hard time about just using vacation days, so they said I need to get an FMLA form filled out.
FMLA?
Yeah.
Dude, they're being a little ridiculous.
All because we have a new manager starting on Tuesday.
Oh, and he wants everybody there.
Well, that's what the
Blackboro
that
knoll
wants.
pelt? I don't know what that's good for.
The no pelt, I believe, is the monk epic. I think you needed 4 of them for the first sash, the headband sash or whatever.
there goes regen, by the way.
Okay. Well, Cypher, you got your first heal spell yet?
What are you talking about? I only have 1 heal spell. It's called Inner Fire.
You need something better than that, my friend.
I do not.
What do you mean better than that? Inner Fire is the best heal in the game, dude.
There is a tooth on this one. I don't remember who's up.
Tooth on this one, so there's 2 tooth.
It's me and back to
Back
Jed.
to- Yep.
And don't kill that plague rat, by the way. We don't want that guy spawning.
No, we don't.
What? I didn't want to fight that anyways, a G red. I mean, realistically, as long as we are alternating the tanking, we should be fine if we only have 1.
True.
Should keep us pretty topped up for the most part.
We got 2 mobs here.
Still 3 and 1 hand blunt.
You need to see the trainer, dude.
Are you slamming or are you kicking primarily, Jed?
I'm alternating to get the skills up.
I got my kick up to 10.
Nice, dude.
Oh, here you go, AC. Take this rusty battle axe for right now for your DPS.
Here's a rusty longsword here. 5 damage, 35 delay.
That's faster than what we have if you wanted to use that, Jed. Ours is 42.6.
Yeah. Well, let's see which one's higher DPS. What do you think?
What are you doing with Inner Fire, Cypher?
He's just working on his casting skill because he can't use his mana really.
Yeah.
1428. One four
Plus-
two eight. Oh, they're both the same.
I have enough
Really?
mana that it regens my mana faster than I can cast a spell.
Yeah, with POTG, it's gonna be there for a while.
Cypher, do you want these spider silks I'm holding?
I really don't want to do tailoring if we're able to get the armor other ways, but I guess I can. Nah, I just sell them.
Sell them at this point. That's what
Sell
I
them
If you don't want to
then,
do it, then sell it.
Sell
You
'em.
need the spell money, not us.
True. Actually, I could buy strength at the enchanter trainer or in Kinos.
Trav, so, you know, snake fangs down below. Pretty good upgrade to my weapon would be great. I think they're a little bit
Yeah.
beyond my level at the moment, but
Yeah, we'll get there. AC, what we don't want to do is run into that mob that killed your paladin when we were doing the
oh
one
my
life to
god,
live.
the super rare one that I didn't even know existed. Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Brewmaster?
I don't know.
No.
No, this guy was like something else
Yeah.
entirely.
He spawns in the pit of spikes, or at least he was roaming through the pit of spikes, and he's like a named I didn't know. Pop down there because there's usually not one in there, right? Like it's just like roamers and some snakes and whatnot in that pit.
I don't know, but you turned a corner, and then the next thing I knew
Yep. Dude wrecked us.
was the end of your one life to live character. Man.
I really was enjoying that paladin too. Paladins are a lot of fun, to be perfectly honest. And
Well, you should play a paladin.
I had a lot of close calls with that guy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, let's see if we can go a little further down. I wouldn't kill that that puppy either. I think it spawns a bear in that spot.
Oh, does it?
Too late. Dead now.
Yeah, let's.
I could sneak in a Valium X. I do have one on a tune somewhere, I'm sure. It was a very popular weapon for a long time. I think they might notice, though, with all the procs. Since that thing does have a tendency to proc quite a bit, which is why people get it. It's pretty amazing.
The Villian Max doesn't rock until like the higher levels, though.
He's talking about the venomous axe of the bird, I think.
Oh,
Sorry, yeah.
yeah.
The venomous axe of the Valium Brood. Yeah, that was what, like 3 or 4K when it first came out? Because everybody was twinking their characters with it.
And now it's 3 or 4 plat.
Probably like 300 or 400. If you can find anybody selling it right now.
Yeah, finding somebody to sell something is a tall order on this server nowadays. Man.
You say that, but we don't sell in East Counties Tunnel anymore. We have a Discord for it. So does Green.
Oh, a Discord, really?
Yep.
There's another tooth over here.
Except for the part where the guy that you do the loady thing with was selling in the tunnel.
Who's up?
Who's talking
Yeah.
about Tooth?
I just got a
Me
tooth.
and D just got two, so it's AC.
There you go. Not a thief, and then Richard will be after that.
I don't know if it was an oversight letting level 1 equip it. I actually tend to prefer the game allowing you to use the weapons you've gotten on other tunes on any of your other tunes. Like having level restrictions and all that kind of jazz is not really D&D for me. If the character has the skill to use it is more D&D, right? Like do you have the strength or agility to swing the weapon, then you should be able to use it if you can find it. Ooh, you guys are taking some hits.
There's an ad coming too.
No, he's going the other way, thankfully.
Yeah, but that was close, man.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, for some people, if you get a weapon like that that procs that strong, it kind of trivializes the game and may make it not as fun. But there is some enjoyment from knowing that you camped an item and your main couldn't use it, right? Like it dropped, and you're just like, oh, I can't use that weapon. That kind of sucks. But then being like, I can make an entire tune geared around that weapon or that breastplate or whatever it might be, and then going back and having a lot of fun just being a little bit more OP at that level. You've already done it once, right? Like you're just experiencing it in a different way the second or third time around. So, like, I think that should be something that people can do. A lot of modern MMOs kind of deny you that second time around, you know, OP feeling.
Let me find
Yeah,
your.
I wouldn't
search
worry
again.
about binding wounds. You want to be below 30, right?
For a warrior, yeah, berserk. But
I don't
good
think I
time
have
to
yeah.
level up your skill if you got it.
It's a good way to die too, and then have to run all the way back here from Alice. You know what I mean?
It's true. Maybe let Doob tank from now on for a little bit.
I don't think he wants to take too much more damage right now.
There's a tooth on that one. Yeah, so if you pull, Jed.
That's its tooth.
Heat's tooth.
Yeah.
The
Got a-
heat box.
Got a null right there on that ramp.
Yeah. Are you? I mean, did you want to tank it? Because
I'm not taking it. You got plenty of health, though.
I have plenty of health.
You got POTG on. How many hit points you get right now?
Oh, okay. I have 383 hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no regen and no way to heal, right?
Yeah, so, I mean, as long as we're getting one or two at a time. Give Heat a chance to naturally regen or use some of his bandages.
This is where the trains happen, man.
Normally, I would agree with you, but I think we're the only ones in the zone. Let me see.
No, I'm saying like
We are the only ones in the zone.
you could easily overpull that bridge area, like really easily, because of the number of mobs that are all packed in there.
I want to use this.
Rusty hammer. Snow is red, by the way.
Okay. Should be good experience then.
Yeah, if we can kill it.
Good old
This
rusty
isn't
weapons.
what I thought it was. I was thinking it was a two-hander.
Where's he? He's still resting.
His health hasn't moved much.
It's gone down. He's about half-ish.
It's slowly going up. I was in the red, now I'm in the orange.
Oh, if you want to come down here and beat on this thing,
Yeah,
I'd
we
rather
could
not.
use help.
might need your help on this one.
You're not
I'll
gonna
blow
get
out
aggro. Just don't taunt it.
Come on, we need like a couple of big hits on it. We should be good. Oh, it's gonna be close. Oh my god, Jed. Alright, I think we should stick to the top.
I have 80
back
hit
up.
points, so I just got knocked down 300 hit points, dude.
Yeah, we
Fight
just
them.
stick to the top floor. It might be a little slower, but
I wouldn't go too far up though right now.
Yeah.
Funds.
so this
I'm
hallway
sure
right
that-
here is safe. Yeah, you guys come up.
This is not safe. 2 mobs spawn right here.
It's safe at the moment.
Yeah, at the moment.
You go out there and tell
Right
them
here,
to bounce out
right
the
here
door.
is safe. Like along this wall.
The whole top floor is still dead.
Yeah, but we could also go to the Kino side,
Yeah, let's go to the Kino side.
kill the mobs out there.
Yeah, there's gonna be one out there when we zone.
Dude, did we totally miss the daylight?
It was daylight the whole
Hey.
time. What are you talking about?
I mean,
Hey, there's oh, stop zoning. Okay, or just keep going.
Oh, is it giving worse bus? Nice.
Hitting us with the regens again.
You get addicted to that, man. You're like a crack. Right, I kind of wanted to stay on the Everfrost side a little longer, you know, and kind of experience a little bit more over there, but I guess we're gonna be
Yeah.
able to go back.
well, let's.
I'm
Let's
gonna
go
have to
back
be
there, then.
back over
Well,
there
no,
at
it looks
level
like
5.
we can go deeper down here while we're here. Maybe see if we can get all the way down. I mean, with regen, you guys are gonna be no problem. Yeah, that DS is really nice. It only lasts for a little bit, unfortunately, and it's at our level. There's no guarantee that we can even hit the mobs within the duration.
Yeah, but these are hit and harder and have more hit points, so
It's true.
they're not level like 1 and 2 mobs that we were trying to kill.
Well, if it's a mob that runs at low health, then you're guaranteed to get the experience, right? Because you have to kill it.
Yeah, I think it's fine to have it.
But if you're dealing with like skeletons and things like that, they don't run, you know.
And these aren't going to die on 1 hit off that.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. It's kind of put us into overdrive. Actually, we were going like really slow at the beginning, but
'Cause we're a
Are
hot
you guys
mess.
going back down now?
yeah,
Fuck
man, you
yeah.
got regen, dude. Nobody's gonna touch us.
And we all got so this time.
Did he? I think
Yeah.
Jay clicked it off. He just refuses to have Spirit
I
of Wolf.
have it, but I mean, I'm not even full health, and you guys are running all the way down there again. You know.
Well, we could do a little spot, you know, a little spotty spot. AC just wants to get a snake, okay?
Over
It's
this
gonna be a
way,
minute
AC.
before we get a snake, but we gotta.
Not those two.
what do you
This
mean,
way.
closer? I mean, if you want to go deeper, but I don't think we can go deeper yet. These guys are still red to us over here.
Oh, they are all red. Yeah.
Somebody able to body pull that one?
This
Oh.
one's even con. His name is Richard Heat.
We got that damage shield now, so let's
This one's
body
yellow.
pull.
All right, attack it.
Smack it in its ass.
Hit it, somebody.
Oh, I
Somebody hit
already.
it.
Already hit it a couple.
Oh, okay, so they do run on almost every single one of these. So if they do that, like Jed said, it's gonna be fine.
We just gotta be
Yeah,
careful that we
except-
don't lose spikes and there's a whole bunch of them running our way.
Except for the part where they run too far, get ads, and you know what I'm saying?
And they may not run if there's more than one. So make sure you hit at least both of these ones.
All right, I did damage to this one. To the one I'm on.
Light Queen.
And they're being stingy with their fangs.
Yeah, that's typical for. Oh,
They're breaking them on the spikes, man.
Well, if we go the other way, where those two spawn,
There's a
we
spear
can
over
get
here.
to the snakes.
Oh, no,
Well,
not a spear.
we got to go the other way because once you get past here, you got guardsmen, and
Oh, yeah, we can't be
maybe you
going
might
on
be able
this
to
there.
do a guardsman with a POGG, but I would not suggest it. Not at our level.
no. Probably sounds bad.
All right, yeah. So the two on the right here.
Oh, it'd help if I turn my attack on.
Oh, he's going for a swim. Now I'm glad I fucking swam in the cold Hallis waters.
I hear there's leeches in this water. And a razor gill, apparently.
I threw the door up here on the right hand.
Fang.
Not sure
up,
whose
Wiseman?
turn.
It's,
Sniper, did you get yours? Everybody
it's
should have
either
two.
Richard or Wisen. It's one of those.
It's me.
I got mine because I have two.
I have 2.
Everybody should have two, so we should be back at the top.
I have 2.
So, dude, that would be yours.
Ding. Ding.
It should be due next, yeah.
Oh, a rusty two-handed sword.
You gotta go back down to grab that one, though.
You're here.
No, it was mine.
Oh, you grab. Okay, so the next one's dude.
Yeah. The halberd on that one. Oh no, it's a spear.
Problem with using a two-hander is I wouldn't be able to hold my candle.
I got my
No.
spear, man.
True.
True,
wouldn't
but
be
you know, you can see at night just fine. So.
Uh-huh. I can't even see in here.
Yeah,
Snake
now that
should
tell
be
me
up
about
here.
it.
And there's torches everywhere. Oh, you want a
Dang.
snake fang? That's what you want.
I mean, I would not mind one if we get it.
Well, did you check?
Not yet.
No.
Yeah, the loot to find if you get one.
You're losing thorns, by the way.
Yep. Nope. No snake thing on any of
Okay,
those.
We need to be.
Yeah. No 2-3 miles at a time. I might have to go back down.
Less rambunctious.
We still regen, so we're not. But these are red. Nope.
What level did we go to the bandits to do sashes and do?
12 and
12.
well, no, you can go over there at like
12?
9. The first farmhouse was 9ish.
There's a rusty mace here. I don't have any more inventory for rusty maces.
So those are red. Lots of red. And we have a patrolling one coming. He's gonna pull 3 or 4 at least.
Should we move back to the top? Oh, somebody just ran in here.
There's a level 17 ranger running in here.
Woo Olin. Woo Olin?
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's a good spot for 17. A little further in, but I don't know. We might just go back out and wait for the respawns, unless you think we can do these 3 of them.
I don't know.
Worst
man.
case scenario, we
No.
run.
Yeah, just make sure you pull them down here
There's a guy here now.
on the
though.
flatland.
All right. On the
Or
flat
stay
land?
up there.
Yeah, man, that's right over here.
You don't want to train this other dude.
Or we wouldn't be training him. It'd be just down a little bit more.
Wait, are you guys actually using your rusty battle axes?
Should I not?
I don't know. Are they better than the weapon we start with?
Yes.
The max damage is better. I don't know if it's a better ratio. I'd have to do the math.
So 324 versus 642. Oh, that seems really slow.
Game slows, but it hits a lot harder.
Did we lose Shri?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he's,
get an eye doctor's appointment and stuff.
These things aren't dying, guys.
they're going down. The one I'm
Because
on.
we're fighting two of them.
It's a fight of endurance, that's for sure.
Well, half for fighting one and half for fighting the other.
It's a war of attrition?
Doob is taking the damage for both, it seems like.
Nah, that's split.
No. He's got one, I've got the other.
Must be the hat. It's letting
He's got armor, man. I don't have any armor.
It's the hat that
Bear
makes
hat.
the difference.
His head is warm. He's got a warm head. I'm taking emotional damage.
Can't believe you hadn't seen that one until recently.
Boy, yeah, man, I never saw it, dude. I enjoyed it though. This guy must have armor on as well, because he just doesn't seem to want to take any damage.
So we can handle two. A little tough, but we can handle it. Just two more over here. See if we can get this patrolling one without getting everything else.
Okay, anything else equals another one too.
Well, he bathed it a little weird, but yeah, it was thankfully there's only one because there's two of them. But the patrolling one's yellow?
Took me a minute to get the knoll targeted.
I think he's red still. Oh, dude, we're level 4 already.
A knoll is yellow to me. I don't know about the patrolling.
It's yellow.
Yeah, man, but the big question is, do you like an old?
Wow.
I think the issue isn't so much that these are yellow, but whether or not we've spent enough time leveling the skill of the, slashing or whatever.
I mean, I'm getting
To
defense
be able to
boosts
hit.
and offense.
They level up pretty quick over here. It's not like TAC P where it's, that's a chore over there. That's classic on the skill leveling for sure. Very slow.
Rusty Warhammer.
To keep an eye on the mobs behind us too, so we know we can get out if we have to.
Bang.
I think that's you.
I've got one already.
Oh, this snow is
So
blue.
you're at 3.
I have 3 fangs. Yep.
So it's AC.
Like how we get a few buffs and AC's pulling on a rogue now. You know what I mean?
Dude, it's habit, man. I played that monk for so long, like it's just ingrained in my genetics now. I do feel like the monk is one of my favorite classes. There's so much versatility to it. You get to go off and explore and see the zone, and you're not just sitting down. If you want something chill and relaxed, you know, then a caster class is the way to go, right? If you want a class that doesn't really matter at all, the wizard is the way to go. I was waiting for Cypher to get.
AC, did you loot your fang?
I did.
Waiting for what?
My wizard comment.
What wizard comment did you say?
I was like, you know, if you wanted a class that's relaxing, you play one that's a caster. And if you want a class that doesn't matter at all, you play wizard.
That's not nice.
Wizard.
Wizards win.
Viper is offended.
Wizards win raids.
Wizards were the best because they could translocate the entire raid back at the end.
Yeah, you could load your character on at the end and translocate everything.
No, they're used to win raids now. Like, you can't do Viam without wizards.
Well, what are they doing with the wizards?
They do
Throw 'em at 'em.
Dragonbane.
Throwing them at them.
Dude, they do 2,000 damage a cast.
They did get a really good spell for dragons and giants. I'll give them that. It just sucks that you guys, see, I think P99, not P99 in general, the classic Everquest made a mistake and didn't give wizards a like a crit chance on their spells early on.
Yeah.
I think if they had done that and they did it in the right proportions, I think wizards would have been a lot more viable. But the fact that you guys get resisted more often than white damage,
Oh,
you know,
they once you get like 53, you can't be resisted anymore.
ever.
Not on most mobs. I mean, there are fully MR mobs that you can't cast on, but we have lures that can't be resisted, and I don't believe Bane spells could be resisted either.
No, yeah, those like giant and dragon ones are I think unresistible to those specific mobs, but like all your other spells are definitely resistible.
Like Lure of Flame, as long as they're not a fire mob, it's not going to resist it. Same thing with if it's a fire mob, you use Lure of Ice.
Yeah, my experience with the wizard was always low level-ish, and I just remember sitting there sometimes for like 2 or 3 mobs, depending on how fast your group is killing. You know, like 2 or 3 mobs would come in and die, and you're still sitting there medding just so that you can cast one spell. You stand up, cast that spell, and then get resisted. And it's just like, okay, well, let me sit down for another 3 or 4 mobs so I can cast another spell.
Yeah.
And it's just like, man, I didn't do nothing on these guys. And in my opinion, and this might sound weird, but even worse than getting full outright resist is doing 1 damage with your spell.
Yeah.
Because it's more of an insult, in my opinion. Like, yeah, your spell landed, and it did 1 damage.
Never really had that problem with my wizard.
It happens at low levels.
Grove.
What's that?
We'll have to be careful. We're losing Grove, so we'll have to be really careful now.
Oh, yeah, we might want to go back to the... Because these guys are still red, right?
Yellow.
The guardsman was yellow, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe the ones at the last bridge would be good.
go back out and kill everything outside too.
Yeah. You know, one class I never thought got enough love was the druid, right? Because everybody wanted the cleric for complete heal for the raids, shamans for the buffs, but druids, they kind of got relegated to just ports and buffs, you know, for power leveling.
I mean, maybe back then, but like druids at level 60 get a really powerful heal.
Yes. Well, I think that you start getting them at like level 51-ish, right? Like you get the Tunar's Blessing or whatever it's called.
I know, like, there are some mobs where clerics can't use complete heal. They're using their
Remedy.
yeah, remedy, and druids will be using their level 60 heal, and shaman will be using their superior heal, I think it is.
Or torpor, I guess, if it will land. They don't mind having it.
No, you don't torpor on that fight. I forget what fight it is too. But shaman's always gonna be with rogues and stuff, usually.
Only reason for druid is 60 and POTG for raids and circles and all sort of. Yeah, I mean that's how they always kind of treated him, as like a little bit of a buff bot. And then they were like, okay, go sit in the background and not really do anything. And I was like, dude, they got decent heals. It's not the greatest heals, but they got decent heals. Your dots are pretty good. I realize you can't land them on a lot of mobs at higher levels, but I don't know. I feel like, especially in groups, they're kind of always pushed to the background. And I was like, dude, I'd take a freaking druid any day of the week for a healer. Something I noticed as a cleric when a druid joined the group is I did almost no healing.
You, Cypher?
Me?
Yeah. Everybody should have 3 fangs now.
Yeah, as a cleric, I would notice I'd do very, very little healing when a druid would join the group because he'd put regen. And that made all the difference, dudes. If you got a decent tank, not a good tank, just a decent tank with, you know, semi-decent gear, regen can keep up with it fairly decently. Unless there's a caster that comes in and just, you know, annihilates them, but...
Oh, you know we got a fresh POCD, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he gave it to us.
And now
Yeah,
we're
so-
fresh regen.
Oh, yeah, here it comes. Nice, thank you. I didn't say all that about the druid so we can get free buffs. I'm actually, you know, we've talked about this before in the past. The other one that doesn't get a lot of love is necromancers, dude. I was really shocked.
Necromancers get a lot of love.
No, not in groups,
raids.
man.
There's your spear,
Raids,
Cypher.
yeah.
Because Nono had said the same thing when he was like in City of Mist. He was looking for a group, and people were like, "Oh, just go solo." And I was like, "What?" It's a strange thing to say to somebody that you're always mad that is soloing and never joins groups. And I had the
But
exact
once you
same
have to
experience.
Pump that mana.
Yeah, you're just a mana battery though.
I didn't ever have that issue, but that's because I would pretty much explain what I brought to the group.
Yeah,
Everything.
you shouldn't have to explain yourself to a group.
I was gonna say necromancers bring
Well, I mean,
everything.
a lot of people don't know about heals, don't know about the fact that they mez, and that it's not dead mez, it's any mob mez.
Dude, it was hilarious. On green, necromancers were the best healers in the game for the first like 13 levels.
They're actually still really good healers at high end levels. Like
Are
me
you
and a
guys
monk,
coming down, or
Yeah, we're already down.
we were just killing them all.
Oh, you jumped past
Oh, you-
us?
I went to the bridge.
Yeah, we were up there at the top, just killing those.
But did you go to the window?
To the wall. The strips. Sweat drip down your balls.
Well, we had just come from the bridge area, and I thought we killed everything here. You
It
know?
must have been a repop as soon as you jumped down or something. I
Go back to
am
the
going back to the
snake.
snakes since everything else is dead still.
Snakes.
The snakes are also gonna. Nope, we got pops now at the bridge.
What?
I don't see any. I'm all the way up. I'm at the snakes right now.
I'm saying the snakes aren't gonna be up yet.
He's talking about the actual bridge.
Yeah, I'm just in the order that we came down. You know, like we came down here and did these mobs in an order.
Yeah, but they're all dead, so that's why I came all the way back up here to kill new mobs.
We didn't respawn. They didn't respawn by the time we came back down. They're just now spawning. Surprised you guys aren't using two-handers.
Can't see. If I could see, I'd use
Yeah.
a two-handed.
Well, you know the one class that I always felt got too much love?
Monk?
Rangers.
Clerics? Oh, dear God.
Rangers?
There's a tooth on that one. Yeah, because some people like them. And I think that's too much love.
Rangers
Wow.
are actually good, but
They're horrible, dude. They can't tank. You have to wait till 60 before you can actually do anything. Like, it's just... ugh. The only one redeeming quality about them is they have track super early.
And Call of the Predator and...
They don't have Call of the Predator early. You gotta wait.
You said
they were
later.
top.
I said it's 60. Yeah, that's when they finally become, viable.
That's not
You're
true.
up for a treat
Viable
there.
is a very big word when you're considering.
There's a tooth over here for somebody. I don't know who's on it, but...
Who's
Yeah,
next
lose
on
your
tooth?
tooth.
I had just got mine, so I have 3.
Oh, so why isn't you have 3 now? Okay, so I'm up for a tooth.
So
Yep.
here's my issue with the Rangers. I already knew they weren't great tanks when I made one, so I decked him out. Like from top to bottom, right? Every slot was at least 2 or 3K worth of loot. He never got good all the way up until I think I played him to like 39. Right, which is when it finally opens up. I think 39 is when you finally get your Spirit of Wolf and stuff. And
Did you bow kite with them?
no, I didn't do any bow kiting, just group stuff. But I had a woodsman staff and a whole bunch of other different weapons, and I've tried out. He had an entire backpack full of weapons that I had picked up over the years. Some of them had like engulfing roots and different status effects on them. None of them ever seemed to make a difference. He always took hits worse than any of the other classes I've ever played, including Wizard. He just was bad.
I can
The
tell you
woodsman
for a
staff is
fact.
good though for DPS. Pretty good.
I can tell you for a fact he took hits better than the bard. Bards do not take hits. They have no mitigation.
See, I disagree on that one, man. The bards took hits fairly decently when I was playing mine, and I played mine all the way up to like 40-something. But I think the bard may feel like he takes hits better because he has so many different things to stop from taking hits. He can mez it, he can slow it, he can, do all sorts of things to make it feel like the hits really aren't rolling in.
Yeah, his mitigation, like my bard now at level 60, still can barely take hits.
I would agree with that one, Drodak, that the armor class is not calculated for the Rangers because it felt like it felt like they were, like I said, worse than a wizard. Just tissue paper thin. It was really, really ridiculous. Considering I had decked that guy out. I think he had like mithril armor from top to bottom. I mean, nothing from like the planes. I didn't level him up and then de-level him or something like that. But yeah, no, he should have definitely taken hits better. I've done that with warriors with less, and they felt better. They felt super strong. I didn't deck my bard out, and he absolutely felt stronger.
I can tell you for a fact that a ranger geared the same way I am with my bard is definitely going to tank better than I am.
They get hits the same with and without armor. It'd be interesting to test that out because that's the feeling that I got from playing it, but I never actually did like a one-to-one comparison where I was like, okay, let me take off all my armor and let me try doing it with the armor.
I don't think rangers or bards get armor. They don't get mitigation like warriors do.
I never felt like I was
not meant to either.
I never felt like I was OP on the bard when it came to tanking. Oh, there is a tooth on that one.
That's your tooth, by the way.
That's mine?
Yep.
Back to the snakes.
But I never felt weak either, you know? Whereas on the ranger, I always felt weak, like, from top to bottom. They didn't do a lot of damage either, you know? Like, didn't... Again, I had pretty good weapons, and I never felt like the warrior when I gave him a venomous axe of Valiant Brood. Like, the procs on that thing at level 1, I was like, gracious, this thing is OP, right? But not with the ranger.
The ranger is 5th best in DPS in the game.
But again, you're talking about 60, right? Like, I get the class changes at 60.
I'm talking about they are 5th in DPS throughout the game.
I feel like
it may not feel like you're doing a lot of damage, but you're using
I was gonna say, so who's in front of the ranger? The ranger is gonna be like cleric is gonna be behind him, right? Okay, yeah, you beat a cleric. Let me give you a golf clap.
Number one is gonna be the rogue. Number 2 is gonna be the monk. Number 3 is gonna be probably a wizard.
We got to stop that one because I've heard that warriors are actually #1 DPS in the game at level 60 with the right equipment.
That's if they have a bard in their group doing the damage shield.
I never heard that being part of the equation. I heard it from several warriors who were top guilds.
The damage shield is 100% a part of the equation.
Ding, level 5.
Yep, ding, baby.
Did you get a
no?
Did you get a snake tooth?
There's an egg on that one now. Somebody's hungry. Yeah, so I mean, warrior and rogues are what I've heard are tied. Mainly warriors actually do more DPS than them, huh?
I don't believe that because I've never seen a warrior outparse.
If you talk to Revive will tell you warriors.
Well, not just him. Several other warriors said the exact same thing in high level guilds. That they're like, if you get the right equipment, and again, you know, everything's dependent on something, right? Certain classes are dependent on levels, certain classes are dependent on equipment.
Well,
warriors definitely.
Look, I rated with a tank who is best in slot with two of the freaking weapons from sleepers. The ones that cast arcane or whatever it's called. What are the clubs?
Oh, I don't know right off the top of my head, but.
Oh, are you talking about yeah, the ones that cast the
6 million plat each. Yeah, he had 2 of those full best in slot. He still could not beat our.
He had 2 scepters of destruction.
Yeah, and he still couldn't outbeat our best rogue in the guild.
Did you get a tooth too?
I did.
All right, man. There's your DPS, bro. 527.
Should go up a little bit.
That's 300 plat.
Hang on a second now. Let me ask this question. Does P99 blue still require you to have a magic item to hit a certain
undead.
Yes, they do.
Okay, because that's not a thing on live anymore. They did away with the magic item.
I like that aspect of it because that's more D&D, right? Because there are magical weapons in D&D that require you to have. Yeah, I don't know. I just make the game a little bit more challenging, right? Is how I feel about it. All right, but let's hear your list of the top DPS. Sorry, I interrupted you. My bad, man.
So, rogue, monk. Then it's probably going to be it's depending on the situation, but be a wizard or the warrior. If it's like a Viam or something, it's definitely going to be the wizard over the warrior. That's just because they're dropping 2K bombs nonstop. And then ranger is 5, and then you go down from there.
Yeah, but who's left after that is what I'm saying.
He's putting
Enchanters.
He's relegating mage and enchanter with the charm pet is #1 DPS.
Yes, but they can't charm in most of the raiding zones.
Sure.
So he's talking about raid DPS versus like group DPS, right? It's going to change
Yeah.
based off of the scenario. So
But I'm talking about single player DPS. Ain't no single player raiding anything. Enchanter with a charm pet.
Then it's gonna be monk and enchanter is gonna be #1.
Yeah, enchanter #1.
Enchanter, I would say, is going to be higher than the monk. The monk can do really good DPS, but and you get the right pet in the right scenario, that's going to out damage.
I mean, that's the same thing with the right monk in the right gear.
Yeah, but
Well, not the right monk, but you know what I mean.
the monk in the best gear in the right
There's
spot.
one tooth here, Ace, if you want to grab it.
I got one already. Oh, a second one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get dual wield at 13. I think, something
I'm
like
level 5 and I can't go by slow.
that. Would you be casting
EXP.
slow on these mobs?
Probably wouldn't get it to land. Well, I could probably get it to land on Scrawnies.
I mean, he has a ton of mana right now because of POTG.
Oh, POTG doesn't give me mana, it gives me regen.
Okay, so we agree that warrior, monk, enchanter, rogue, top tier, right? DPS, given the situation, given
Yep.
whether it's group, whatever, right? Wizard
Ranger
would be
with epics.
wizard would be underneath that with a mage, right? Because they got a pet, they can cast spells.
Mage is not even on the list.
Mages do pretty good DPS with their pet, and especially if they have an epic pet and their spells. They get fairly close to the exact same spell the wizards
They're
get.
nowhere close to the ranger. Rangers with an epic, with both epics, that white damage alone is gonna be better than a mage.
This is all P99 discussion. I can see.
Yeah, I mean, well, again, you're talking
Definitely.
about in the
Definitely
right
not.
situation because at lower levels that's not the case. Pre 30 something,
Well,
the ranger
like
doesn't even come on, doesn't even make it to the list, right? He's as far
like the
back as he
mage,
can go.
the mage epic now actually all mage pets transfer aggro back to the mage. So it's a very different kind of thing. I don't know. I don't play him. I don't have a mage epic yet.
I would even
will, right?
I would even go to say, since you're talking about like specialized scenarios for each of these different classes and how it fits, the cleric would actually outdamage the ranger based off of undead alone.
No, wouldn't.
Yeah, it would
It
absolutely.
run out of mana. Run out of mana before.
Not with the right equipment and the right mob. Like dude, we
Dude.
killed
Yeah, you
undead
get
with the cleric.
You get the hammer from Chardok, man. You know, enough dexterity.
I mean, my cleric is pretty well geared and has that hammer.
Again,
What's
pre
that?
30, you can kill an undead with like 2 or 3 spells, whereas the ranger probably will die before he even manages to do 1% of the life of the creature.
I think you're really undercutting rangers.
From my experience, yes, I could not
Yeah.
undercut it enough.
I would honestly, the woodsman stuff. I don't know why people are so happy about that stuff.
I don't either.
I think any class that uses a two-hander is gonna feel like shit DPS, even though it's really good damage. It feels slow because it is slow. It's a two-hander.
Well, see, I had a haste item on. I think I put the
Doesn't matter. It's
the
still
cloak.
a two-hander.
Yeah, but I had like 36% haste or whatever it was for the cloak. Was it 31? I can't remember now. The one off of the cleric epic mob. Same one off of Nagy.
If you're
Cloak of
willing
Flames.
to
Yeah, Cloak of
willing to procking one-handers, it would have felt like crazy damage.
I did do two one-handers. Like I said, I had an entire backpack. I had those ones that cast like enduring roots or whatever, and Yeah, I had a whole wide range of weapons that I was using just to try it out because I was told all this before I started the Rangers. It depends on the situation, depends on the weapons you're using.
That sword that drops off of the Minotaur down in Lower Guck it's not good DPS, right? Like
None of them were. That's what I'm getting at. Like none of them were. Like I had so many different ones to use.
I mean, I would have been using the Avili Max in my primary.
I tried that one too. Like I said, I had it for my warriors, so it was something that I already had laying around. It didn't feel nearly as powerful as it did on my warrior in the hands of the ranger. Now, I will say the only thing I didn't do on the ranger was solo. Right? So if your soloing gameplay on the ranger is phenomenal, I didn't get to try that. I did.
So if you're using the ranger and you were using like the woodsman staff, did you have two-handed blunt maxed or?
Yeah, no, I had all my skills maxed. Made sure on that one because again, that was something that people said. Right? You had the skills were part of it, and I did it where some groups I was the main tank, right, which was a horrible experience for everybody, and I did sometimes where I was the DPS.
Well,
and
hang on a second
of them.
now. Hang on a second. Rangers may not take damage well, but they can tank great because they can hold aggro.
See, holding aggro is not the definition for me as a tank. A wizard can hold aggro with his click stick. He's not a good tank.
Okay, well, we'll just agree to disagree. It's up to the healer to keep you alive, man. It's holding aggro is what makes a good thing.
I will agree that it is up to the healer to keep you alive. As a healer, since I played one for quite some time, I will say that if my tank sucks all my mana away in one fight, he's not a good tank. Whereas if I can get a tank in there that can hold aggro and I can, you know, keep him alive, that's a good tank.
I don't know who's up. I've got 4 fangs on me. I haven't been keeping track.
I got 4 on me as
I
well.
got 3.
Okay. Did Richard he's been AFK for a little bit.
Yeah. I got 2 coming.
We're losing the regen again, the growth of the growth.
Okay.
Daddy's here.
Got 2 here.
Oh, we got a guardsman. That looks like a big gnome.
Let's see. You got some people saying some stuff. Mages are great at passing out sundries and Call of the Hero. Call of the Hero is like the key to a lot of raids getting in position, or at least they used to be. I don't know if they still do that.
Sundries, passing out sundries.
They're also great during celebrations because they can hand out like fireworks and stuff. Those are always cool.
Yeah, the reason that your complete heal chain doesn't run out of mana and stuff is because mages are dropping rods for them. That's what they're for.
The rods and necromancers. I mean, I think you could probably replace them with the necromancers if you had enough of them. But
if you get a necro that...
those can replace necromancers with bards.
I mean, the bard is great for like the regen of the mana, but the necromancer is great as like a little, you know, little boost out of the blue, you know, which is sometimes what you need.
We'd run 3 pulses plus regen,
which is great. Like I said, it does the regen, but sometimes you need more than that, right? Like in those hard situations. That's why they do the mod rods and they do the necromancer chain.
Well, we don't. I mean, we probably have 1 necromancer at most raids, and it's usually me.
Yeah, most people don't want to do it. They don't want to, like, you know, ZK played a shaman. He hated playing a shaman in a raid because all you were was a buff bot nonstop. Like, it's not super fun. So if you have a necromancer and you can do a lot of things in a group or solo, and then you go to a raid and find out you're just a mana battery, like, people are just like, no, I'll play a different team. I'll bring somebody else that I can have fun with.
Well, you do more than just mana battery at raids.
Not much more than that.
There was a tooth on a body back there that I actually like, looted while we were following this mob up the hill.
Oh, okay. There's still another tooth on here, Cypher, if you haven't gotten yours already.
Did he get his?
Yep.
So you have 4?
I do now.
Wizen, you have 4?
I don't have 4.
I looted them.
Loot one, dude.
Where?
There's got to be a tooth
right
on
here.
one of these.
Right here next to me.
There's several gnolls on the ground here. Several.
They add useful DPS, but will almost never be that high on the charts. Mage back in the day.
There's not one on any of these.
It's rating at lower level mages kill hard. See, that's the thing I think we're getting wrapped up in that's making it a little difficult to quantify what we're talking about is that we're talking about groups, raids, solo, high levels, low levels, all at the exact same time, and every single one of those should be in a different category of its own, because the character does change as you level. There's always milestones. The shaman, I think, had the most noticeable one as I leveled with that one. The moment you get regen at what 23 or 20. What was it, Cypher? Do you know off the top of your head what regen
I
was?
don't remember.
Shamans get
25.
regen and canny at 24.
24.
They get it at the
Okay.
same time.
Yeah,
Once-
neither of these corpses have teeth on them.
All
One-
right, well, you're the next tooth.
Once you get that, it's a huge game changer.
I feel
for you.
like it's time to go back to the beginning and start
The
again.
entrance. Okay.
Probably, yeah.
And then again, once you get Torpor, I've heard it changes. I don't think I ever got Torpor on my guy. I think I only got him up to like 53.
So for me, 56 was a big level for Shaman because we got Paralyzing Earth finally and our roots stopped breaking.
So that's mainly for soloing.
Wait, you're saying paralyzing
Yeah.
never breaks? Is that your
It
take
definitely
on
I'm
breaks
saying
less
it's
often.
a 6 minute. It's a 6 minute route versus a 2 or 3 minute route that usually didn't break. It usually stayed the whole time. It's just that it didn't
Didn't last long.
didn't last long enough for you to be dotting one mob.
I do remember Paralyzing Earth being a lot better on my cleric as well. Like the other ones did break quite a bit, so.
And then 60 Shaman completely changes as a class. they're no longer the same class.
Well, 60 with Torpor, right? Because you can get 60 and not have that spell.
Yeah, 60 with Torpor and Canny 4 and Malo and the 2 dots that you get at 59.
As a cleric, I never understood the love of Torpor. Because it's a horrible spell.
Why is it a horrible spell?
I can see where he's coming from as a cleric as well.
It's
300
the
hit
same-
points a
It's the
tick?
same heal as Celestial Elixir, and
Less
we get
mana.
one more tick.
and it
less
has
mana.
it's Celestial Elixir doesn't have the slow. It's so much better, dude.
It has one less has one less heal tick. And
Ours has
it's
one
only
less-
200 mana.
Yeah, I was gonna
Taunting
say
AC, but I can't get this thing to stop.
That's fine,
hitting
it's gonna
you.
die. I'll
You're
just-
almost dead.
I'll just stop attacking on the next one, but
You're almost dead, dude.
yeah, no, it's fine. I got hit points. Yeah, he is right. It does use less mana, which is great, and it also has one extra tick on it. So technically, it is better than ours, which is why ours does not override theirs. As a cleric,
Yours
as a
yours
cleric,
is 400 mana versus 200 mana.
Yes.
And then ours is 6 ticks versus 5 ticks, which is 300 extra hit points.
But I do see where he's
really?
coming from as a cleric, because it is it's very annoying that you can't use yours anymore. But
Yeah, I love being snared by a fucking heal spell. That's great.
As
it
a
only
cleric,
lasts
you'll
for like 30
even
seconds.
better. And also, you won't even know that you're being snared if you're actually fighting.
You know if you're being snared if you're the warrior, because when you try to back up, you can't. So it does have its downsides. Again, not a huge issue, but I do see where he's coming from as a cleric. I felt the exact same way. I hated Torpor when it first came out. As a tank, it's meh, because it does what it's supposed to do, but it does slow you down.
Yeah, but you don't use it on tanks.
But you can.
I mean,
So wait,
you
so
could.
you have a heal that you don't use on tanks, but you.
I'm coming from a raid aspect. You would never be using that on a on a
No,
tank.
no, you'd be using complete heal on the tank in a raid,
You're
but in a
using-
group, you're definitely using that on the tank.
You're using that on rogues most of the time, or DPS.
What do you guys think about heading over to Kinos and turning in the teeth?
Okay, and we can also sell while we're over there.
I
Yeah,
do need to
because
get
I
my
want to take a
butt
nap
it.
before we do the thing tonight, and it's already 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can head over there and head out. It sounds like he has to do the same, so.
I'll be going to
Can I get one more thing?
Yeah, man, we'll probably get one on the way out out in the kingdom.
I mean, if not, we'll kill a few more in here so you get yours.
Yeah, I'll be fine once I come back from getting my daughter off the bus. I just gotta get her off the bus.
Yeah, it doesn't take heat long to get the kid off the bus. It doesn't take them long at all.
Oh, well, if you want to go do that, we'll kill a few to get Cypher his fang real quick, and then we'll head over to Kinos after you get back.
Yeah, I'm just gonna post up somewhere someone's safe.
You could come back by the zone line.
Yeah, we just cleared the ones here by the zone, so I should be fine to AFK here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say now, you know, a few years ago, back when there was actually population on P99, probably not, but now, yeah, you would be safe there.
Yeah, but even when there was population, there was always times that this zone was empty. Because I remember coming in here, you know, it's a newbie zone. There's a high population of high
Well,
levels.
remember when they did the whole meta change on where the best experience is?
Yeah,
all
I
that
was
kind of
I
stuff.
was
Crack
not
staff, crack staff alert.
I
Crack
was not
staff.
happy with the change on that one. It seemed like a good idea at first, where they made it where you got decent experience outside zones versus dungeons being like the end all be all. But they went overboard
Yeah.
with it too much to where it was like
Yep.
only experience worth having is outside, and the dungeons were garbage. And I was like,
Unless you went to the hole, which the hole was the best experience still in the game.
Well, roll it up, boys. Damn,
Oh,
AC
baby.
gamer.
look at that. It's good because I'm low
There
on
you
drink
go,
too.
dude. Yeah, man, that's a plat for you, right there, buddy.
Oh, you
I
that.
don't have room. I don't have room.
Well, I was trying to drop it on the ground, but you got in the way.
Oh.
Still haven't seen that tooth for Cypher though.
No, not yet. What's up, Flippy? Bob? Yeah, we're doing a Thursday night and Thursday morning crew. Those that can't make it in the night will show up in the morning. And we decided to do barbarians for the early morning crew, just because something we haven't really done that much of. The late night one, people are gonna be decking their characters out, transferring gear, all that kind of
AC,
jazz.
you're
but-
low on health, dude.
You keep saying that, but I have more health with this POTG than I normally do without it. Yeah, that's true. Most people went to Crushbone or Befallen. Befallen was a little bit more difficult to get into because there was that one mob right at the entrance that spawned that could wreck you, and a lot of people just didn't know not to kill him or didn't care, and they would kill him and somebody else would have to deal with it. And it's not a huge zone. So like Crushbone, you can have what, like 5 or 6 groups, right? You can have like 2 in the tower, 1 at the top, and 1 in the bottom killing. You can have 1 outside, another one at trainer, another one in the courtyard, a couple at the Lego camp, the jails. Yeah, so like 5, 6, maybe even 7 groups if you start getting into like the tunnels underneath. Whereas Befallen, maybe 3.
All right, there we go.
You got it?
Sweet.
Plus, I feel like if you started as an erudite, once Payneal was out, like that was a great place to level up.
Kino's time.
I mean, yeah, but I don't really want to leave Heat over here all by himself. Like
He'll be back any second, guys. It does not take long for him to get the kid off the bus.
Yeah, I'll kill the mob out here while we're waiting then.
Yep.
What's up?
What's up, man? Welcome back.
Dude.
How was the store?
I mean, it was a weed store that you buy weed at,
So amazing.
and then I had my appointment where they tried to convince me to spend a bunch of money, and I told them to go fuck themselves.
A weed store you buy weed at?
Yeah, man. What else would you buy there?
Milk?
Like a weed milk?
If I wasn't such a lazy piece of shit, I would have gone to the grocery store and gotten milk today, but that didn't happen.
He
And
said,
it's fucking raining outside, and I don't feel like getting back out in it.
he said he'll give us another soda here if you guys get close.
Oh, okay.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you for all the buffs today. You guys running off? He was trying to buff you.
I did not run
Oh.
off.
Cyber did.
I pulled him up. That's the difference.
I was pulling mobs too, but I didn't get far.
Should have asked for a regen AC because your health is so low, dude.
He was trying to cast regen. You guys keep running off after every kill. He can't get it off in time.
You could pull that over here.
Well, he's already gone.
Never mind, it's running now.
Nobody's here, dude.
He
It's
ran off. You guys took forever.
You, me, and the trees, dude.
Yeah. Now he turns around after we're both gone.
Nobody here, dude. You know what? I got enough gold to buy a backpack. At least one. Yeah, man.
Me too.
Thank you. Beautiful little
Yeah, if I didn't think I'd butcher your name, I'd say it more often. But Cyphus? Cyphus?
yeah, Cyphus.
I probably have enough to buy a single spell.
Well, if you need a little extra coin, I got some. I got some
Your
for you.
your low level spells are cheap, dude. They're not that expensive.
They're gonna be at
Scythe.
least 5 gold
Okay,
each
Scythe.
at level 5.
They're gonna be what?
At least 5 gold each at level 5.
Skip.
5
Skip.
gold each at level 5. Well, I just geared out my cleric tune that I'm going to be playing for tonight's thing,
Mhm.
and I bought all of my level 1 and level 5 spells with 3 platinum. So I don't think they were 5 gold
Platinum.
each.
Here's the thing you also got to keep in mind, Saber. You're about to turn in some teeth, which will give you some globes. You turn the globes in, you'll get wine. You sell the wine, you make a little bit of money.
You don't make enough money to buy anything.
To buy
with
some
that.
spells at his level, maybe.
Not from that, dude.
It's like 1 or 2 gold.
Is it?
I think
Is
so.
it really?
At that level, yeah.
Wine?
Which, you know.
I think the wine it sells for like 9 copper or something. And
I mean, we're about to find out one way or the other.
yeah, it might be more than I remember, but I don't remember it being much.
Yeah, but you know, what's not a lot to a guy rolling in like bronze armor and shit. You
That's
know?
true. That's true.
Coming back over here to Flippy. We are the first ones to kill Flippy on green, by the way.
Yeah,
We got
we get the
that.
achievement.
We did get that achievement.
We were in a guild called Anal Predator. You gotta spell it the right way for it to make sense.
Boy, you got to spell it the right way to even get it approved.
Anol, G-N-O-L-L, Predator.
What money does a rogue and a warrior need? You know, we got needs, right? There's a strip joint in Dark Elf town, and I think there's one in the Ogre town too, right?
You gotta buy food and drink, you know, so you don't get the message. And
You know, it looks like I went through my drink a lot faster than I went through my food. Is that because we were in the snow
I
biome?
don't know, man. You know, could be. Or maybe you picked up a snake egg or something and ate that instead, or
That's possible that I picked up some food. Let's see. So this guy doesn't sell backpacks. I think it's the guy around the corner over here that sells backpacks. Oh no, it's the guy next to the churning. I think that does that. I like to change it up what I feed my guy. You know, I don't want to do nothing but iron rations. I did muffins for a long time on my my monk, you know, because they weigh the least amount, and I felt really bad after a while thinking about just how bad it was for that guy to go to the bathroom after eating nothing but muffins for that prolonged period of time.
That's so many carbs.
Right? Carbs and you're just gonna be so stuffed. Like no lettuce, no roughage of any kind. That's not gonna be good. I think it was one of these guys that sold the backpack.
Large bag. Small sewing kit.
Oh, here's the backpack right here. 5 gold. Carrots is kind of what Cool is surviving off of at the moment. Okay, I was able to buy all but one backpack. Fill up my slots with that.
Nice. All right. Did you guys get XP? Did you get a message?
When you turned in? No, that's a single
You
thing.
didn't get one? Okay. I am a sliver away from level 6.
Well, that's where I should be then when I turn this in. Did you turn in all 4 at the same time?
I did. You are low on
That's the only downside to turning in all 4 is that it quadruples the sound when you turn it in.
It's louder.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
You
loud.
don't like that?
Well, that was really loud, and I'm sure everybody at home just blew out their eardrums.
All right, let me follow you to whichever of these. I never remember which bar it is or how to get to the bar to turn in these moonstone things or whatever they are.
That's this bar right here. Yeah, that woke me up as well, Gil. That was sorry about that. That was really loud. It took me a second after I turned that in to. He's in here somewhere. Where is he at? Over here, behind the bar. Yep.
McNeil Joe Cub, is it the guy?
Yep.
Don't leave yet. I'm on my way. I forget where he's at also.
I'm gonna do 1 at a time here, although it's still pretty loud.
Blackboro Stout. Okay.
Where are you guys at?
I can come back and get you in a second.
Where are you at? That's the question. 7 silver for a Blackboro Stout.
Okay, so almost a gold.
I'm at the arena.
Alright, I'm coming back out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to adjust the volume on that one because that was. I don't really turn quest in that often, so that's probably why it's still pretty loud. But yeah, it was a little unbearable. There you are, over here, my friend. That's the guy behind the counter. McNeil. All right. Anybody need instructions on how to get to the bank or how to get out of here?
No, the bank's easy to find, man.
Yeah, if you guys been here before. I hated this zone for a long time because I could never find my way around it, but when green came out, I decided to come over here and learn it.
I feel like every time there's a new EMU that we start, I learn a new zone.
Right.
All right, I gotta go back to the Everfrost to buy my spells.
Ooh, yeah, do that while you still have the regen and Spirit of Wolf.
Yep.
You know what you could do, Cypher?
Hmm?
You could buy the gate spell from one of the mage vendors or something here, and you could gate back to Hallis. That would save you half the run.
Yeah, it would, and that's a good idea.
You got enough? Did AC share some of his
Probably have enough. I just gotta figure out
his
where.
Craig staff money with you, dude? Because that was a lot of money.
I mean, I was gonna, but he never asked, so I just bought backpacks with it.
Yeah, dude. Backpacks. Where are you? Oh, there you are.
What's up, Muffin? How you doing? Yeah, I'm glad you guys like the name. I was trying to think of something
Here.
catchy this time rather than like Cup Handle.
I'll donate a platinum to your spell fund, okay?
You had a platinum?
Thank
dude?
you, buddy.
Where'd you get a platinum from?
I had, what, 2 rusty axes and a rusty two-handed sword.
Where's the cleric? Oh, cleric guild is in the next zone.
The closest guild where you could find a gate to be sold is going to be over here by the bank.
Yeah, I
there's
know.
a-
It's just there's so many.
It's a magic user guild past the bank over here.
Yeah, I just gotta find out who sells what.
Let's see if there's any skeletons up with the cracked staff, but I don't see any skeletons.
Definitely
at all.
going to be a spell vendor that sells gate in here somewhere.
That's crazy. Not a single skeleton up outside in the courtyard. I mean, I guess it's randomized. The placeholder could be a crag spider or something like that, but or a beetle. But geez, not a single one.
Found it.
You found it, dude? All right.
Yep.
Cool. Cool, man. Cool.
All right, well, that's not so much for that idea.
That way you don't have to run there and run back. You know, you might you might be fast enough if you hurry, get your spells and run back through Blackboro before you lose SOW.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
my
know.
spells aren't actually bought inside of Hallis though. Sadly, I have to run out to that place.
Oh, just only for poison and disease and
Slow.
you know. No, you should be able to find slow inside Alice.
I think you can, yeah. I
Nope.
think the poison was the only
Only
one.
one
Yeah.
merchant.
You don't think drowsy is inside Hallis, really? You don't think?
I would double check Cypher because I'm pretty sure I bought it in there.
Yeah, dude. The dude out in Everfrost is poison and disease spells.
Well, I still gotta go see him anyway for sicking. After I get the ones I actually want.
I just
Like,
fell off of Callison.
I wouldn't even bother with sicking.
He just fell off.
Yeah,
That's a classic
it's
experience right there. All right, guys, those that are watching this stream, I definitely want to thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to take a few hour break, and then later tonight, we're going to come back with our evening crew, and we're going to start some new tunes. I think it's somewhere over in the G-Fay area-ish. We're not sure if it's going to be Steam Font or Butcher Block or where exactly where we're meeting up at the moment, but we'll get all our tunes sorted out, bound up over there, and then we'll start the stream for our Thursday nights. So if you guys are looking forward to that, definitely tune in. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream tonight. As always, guys, have a great one. Maybe AC Gamer. Anybody else want to say anything before we head out?
Have a good one.
Ditto, man. Have a great one. We'll see you guys later.
Later, guys.
Hell yeah.